welcome to the program. Oh God. I won't even tell you. It doesn't matter. We're here. We're finally here. It doesn't matter how many armed gunmen were in my house this morning. Anyway. Oh my God, huh? Welcome. We're doing it. We're having it. Hit the like button. Finally, Fearless is here. The good Jessie, as she's branding herself. You know, we always call her Fearless. I forget her name's Jessie? What is it with these podcast bitches named Jessie? How long until she turns? Patrick, I don't know, make up something I did to you. As a Dominican American black gorilla woman, what does she think? Remember she sent an email to me? She was like, if you want this to stop. It's like, what? Amazing content? If you want this if you want all this to go away. It's like, I don't. I don't. Do I want all this to go away? No, I don't. I gotta apologize first of all to Sketty Tooth John. You know, I don't want her thinking her snipe request coupon is not valid. I just, you know, in the middle of a show, when a guy's sniping me, you gotta let that guy spiral. Or else you turn into Chad. I'm not going to snipe a guy who's sniping me. You turn into Chad. And we had a lot of content to get to yesterday. If you want to use your thing to snipe Cory, we'll use it to snipe Cory. You know, we'll find out when K-Cuck comes on. And we'll snipe Cory. But I can't, you know, I'm not Chad. I'm not going to derail my normal show. It just is, you know, it's like Chad. It's literally like Chad. And Who Are These Podcasts has a clip out today called, you know, The Sniper Can't Handle the Sniping. And that's not gonna sit well with Chad, because Chad's made up this, you know, what it must be like to live in this world where you get to make up reality. Chad's whole thing is like, no, Melton, I don't run when Melton snipes me. I snipe him right back. It's like, you get off, you could be 8 minutes into a show. We have proof of this. It's on the Overdose. It's on the YouTube. It's on the Overdose Lite. Literally 8 minutes into your show, if I start sniping you, you go off camera, never come back on, and the show's over. From that point on, you're just showing my show, and it loops. But you don't run. I mean, this lie you've spread in your own brain. I don't run. I just get off camera and stop my show. I don't run. I just leave immediately and never come back. Oh, okay. You don't run. But you do cease all of it. Okay. No, the reason that's in my head is because WATP put out a clip this morning where they're like, Chad runs when he gets sniped. And it's like, Chad needs to understand that is the perception of everyone else, despite what reality he's carved out in his simple brain. You know, I don't know what matter he's pushed around in his head to make room for these lies, but just know that everyone else, including people on the outside, Carl wasn't involved in this at all, they view this as Chad running away from doing a show. When Chad gets sniped, the sniper, he runs away. He can't do a show. And that's the perception of everyone, no matter what Chad wants you to think it is, or... So that's what it is. You should know. Hit the like button before they all turn on me. Okay? There's no reason we can't have 100 before the Shuli show gets on the air. And then what? Shuli and Stevie Lou are doing some big thing this morning, and everybody's like, you should Watch the big Shuli Stevie Lou kerfuffle this morning. No thanks. No thanks. What happened? And by the way, you know, I'm a little mixed on this. Hit the like button. We're doing a program. It's the Nobody Likes Onion show, and you're lucky to be here. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks, Paul Purr, for the membership. So I guess Stevie Lou is getting in a fight with Kevin on air or something. I don't even know what happened. I might not have saw that MLC. I guess things were getting pretty heated 2 hours into an MLC. And then Shuli got done with his show and was watching MLC. And I guess Shuli and Stevie Lou haven't texted or talked since July, according to Stevie. And then out of nowhere on Friday, while Stevie and Kevin are having an argument live on MLC, Shuli reaches out to Stevie like, careful, Stevie, you're making too much sense. Kevin's going to kick you to the curb. So a very divisive, opportune message at a moment where Stevie was kind of probably feeling a little underappreciated or yelled at by Kevin, and Shuli thought that would be a good opportunity to message Stevie and possibly, you know, get under Kevin's skin by starting up some sort of relationship with Stevie. So I guess then Stevie calls in the next morning, or I guess Stevie shared with Kevin that Shuli had reached out in this kind of you know, I'm not saying it's a slimy thing, but it is suspicious, man. It is suspicious. And so Kevin goes public with that, of course. So then Shuli knows Stevie betrayed him and his confidence. So then Shuli calls Stevie what the fuck? And then Stevie goes, you're doing slimy shit. It's a little underhanded. We don't talk. We don't message. And then out of nowhere, while Kevin's yelling at me, you message. And look, maybe it's a brilliant play by Shuli. Maybe it's just to get under Kevin's skin, and it did. Maybe it's just to cause conversation, and maybe it's all a work. I don't know. I really don't know. I know this. Something's in the water. Ga's opening up her checkbook today. Hello. Hello. Someone's doing well. Thank you for the gifted membership, Ga. That means a lot. Whenever I get something out of Ga, you know, it's like squeezing water from a Ga. Thank you, Ga. Sebastian Maniscalco. As warned before, I'm turning my gifted membership. I'm turning off my gifted membership option. No more freeloading off of my account through your gullible pay pigs, Milton. Okay. Waiver 9. You can do whatever you want with your account. You don't need to announce it here. Just so everybody knows, I'm going into dark mode. No more light mode for me. It's like, okay, you don't have to let us know. Waiver 99-cent super sticker. Sweaty Try Hard gifting a membership, as well as Pulper checking in with a sticker, and Mersh's light will guide me home.
These lights will guide me home.
Mersh's light will guide me home. We are using the super tip system today. Anything over $2, we'd appreciate you using the super tip system, even though Moody is now garnishing my wages over there. Super tip as a company made more off my show yesterday than Chad makes on a show. So super tip taking 10% of my tips made more than Chad's Mondays with Mazer show yesterday. I can't with this. You know, the fact that we're just allowing anyone to have an internet program is beyond me. We just allow them to do it too. Flimsy Greenberg, the N-word. Nihilist? Necromancy? What are we I'm not familiar. Which N-word are you having trouble with? And let me just say something about Shuli. You know, this guy may be the biggest lying snake in the business. I don't know. I don't really focus on him that much. I don't think about him, and I don't even watch anything really on the BS show. I caught replayables last Friday. It was 32 people. I couldn't even believe what it's become. Remember, imagine like they still are sticking by the story that no, we had 900 people watching. It just went away all of a sudden. We had 900 one week, and then it just went back down to 30. You know, what are you, Big Irish Jays podcast? Come on. Oh no.
Last time I used this new system, I woke up to credit card charges from a New Zealand Dungeon and Dragon store. Wake up, white people.
Oh, God. A New Zealand Dungeons and Dragons store. But that's closer to home because that's where all the dragons are, right? Isn't that the Xena warrior princess? Isn't that the land of the elves and stuff? What, with all the Shire? Isn't that where the Shire is? Isn't most of the Shire, if we're honest, in New Zealand? If we're honest about the Shire? I don't even know what a Shire is, and I don't know why I'm saying it so much. Shire? Patrick, you strike me as a tidy, whitey guy. Discuss. I'm a boxer brief man, and none of them are white. I don't even. Do they make white underwear anymore? I thought we figured out in the 90s that wasn't a good color. You know, I know that every dad in the 70s had colored stripes on their socks that went up over the calf, and my grandfather wore silk boxer. It's just like, what are you? I can't imagine my dick flopping around in silk. I can't imagine my dick flopping around. But either way, especially in silk. Some of these guys have dicks so big they flop around. My dick's like one of those things that stops your door from putting a hole in the wall. One of those rubber boing. That's my dick. But way shorter and way not as big around. It's like one of those little nubs that stops your door from stops your door handle from hitting the wall and putting a hole in it. Silk in your crack is annoying. Yeah, I really couldn't imagine. I couldn't. My dick has soft close. You can't slam it. You can't slam it shut. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're in a good mood. And this is what I wanted to say about Shuli, just as a consistency note on my end. I'm digging through my freezer yesterday. Like, what am I going to eat for dinner? I think maybe 2 days ago. Like, I don't know what to eat, and I'm digging through, and at the bottom of my freezer, I see it. A beautiful puck of meat. And I couldn't even believe it. It was a filet, a beautiful, gorgeous filet mignon from the Shuli steak store, Rustic Cuts. I think it's the last steak I had from the Rustic Cuts collection, and I saw it on the bottom of my freezer, and I was like, huh, Rustic Cuts. And I grabbed it. It's a filet, I think probably 6 ounce, 8 ounce, something like that. It thawed out very quickly. I SPG'd the fuck out of it, salt, pepper, garlic. I threw that on my old smoker for about 30 minutes and then seared it. These steaks, I'm not even kidding. Like, take out the emotion of Shuli and everything. These steaks, they are good. They are really good. Every bite. You know, you get these steaks, sometimes you have to constantly spit out gristle or fat or, unless you're Bob Levy, then you just chew the bone. Not one wasted bite. Every bite of this steak, edible and like restaurant. Again, I said it before, restaurant quality. It's like, again, if this was an $80 filet in a restaurant, you'd be like, yeah, that was great. That was great. They're really good. I don't know. I don't know their affiliation, but if Rustic Cuts wants to dump the Shuli Network and get over here with me, I'm in. I need more of that meat. And I don't even know, like, I don't know. How do I get involved with them without involving Shuli? Rustic Cuts are better with onions. I'm just saying, like, whatever it is, man, they're good steaks. They're good steaks. Don't blame Rustic Cuts for whatever happened with Shuli. They're good steaks.
Back. Citizen M is a bitch. Sure, Hashikil. Go watch some more Minions, you troglodyte. Hapui.
They lost the Rustic Cuts sponsor. Did they really? I'm not. If that company would give me free meat, I'll suck their dicks. I'll do a barbecue stream every month. It's good meat. I don't know what it is because it's not labeled properly. You know, it could be cat or venison. I don't know. But either way, it's good. I wish I could sit here and go like, Shuli wouldn't know a good steak. It's so good. They don't promote Rustic Cuts. Rustic Cuts paid for most of the studio equipment. Steel Toe is sponsored by Rustic Cuts. They lost that sponsor a couple months ago. Yeah, I gotta get. Maybe they're into me. Get Rustic Cuts into me. This is a new one. I'm 50. Oh, I thought that was the voice.
I'm 50.
Because we got your voice one.
I'm 50. I'm 50. I'm 50. I'm 50. I'm 50.
Right?
Melton, you leave my gorilla niece Jessie alone.
Jesus.
Now she's friends with Kate Meany. You know what that is going to lead to. Her gorilla starfish asshole is going to be wrecked in no time. My poor gorilla Jessie. May God have mercy on her soul.
I love that when a person like Jessie was one of these participating fans. She was so over the top. Again, go look. Hundreds of tweets to me over the past few months. One of these rabid fans attacking Kate Meany, attacking Chad Zumach, attacking Kevin Brennan, attacking. And then the minute she has a problem with me, she runs to Kate Meany, runs to Chad Zumach, becomes a fan of them. It's like, take me out of the equation. Take me out of it. Like me, hate me, whatever. It's like the minute you run away and you'll team up with the people you were piling on, it's not genuine. It's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of people, when they have a falling out with Shuli, would go and fuck Rustic Cuts and fuck. I just use it as an example. Rustic Cut steaks were amazing when I was friends with Shuli. Friends. And they're amazing now. Not getting along with Shuli didn't taint the taste of those steaks. If anything, it enhanced them while they dry aged in my freezer. Crumb Bomb, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Pulper 80. Super sticker. 9 months, Crumb Bomb. Look how far we've come. Douglas W. I used to think Crumb Bomb didn't like me in the beginning, but now he's brainwashed. 99-cent super sticker, dancingbird.gift. Do you have to put the file name? I don't know how it works. If you have to put the file name, I'm not sure we're doing it right. I'll tell you that. Either way, I don't like these people who like change it. You know, like they'll like do a show like Kevin, like he does a show with Bob for a year. And then when they have a falling out, Bob sucks. Bob wasn't good on the show. It's like, why'd you have him on for a year then? It's like I'm over here like Josh Denny and I are really good together on the radio. Like Josh Denny's funny on the radio. Like if Josh Denny was over here being my co-host every day, you guys would love it. You would love it. You pretend like you would hate it, but you would love it. You would love the dynamic of hating Josh. You would love the comedy between us. Josh is good at riffing. Josh doesn't have real like filters, so he's not afraid to say stuff like a lot of comics. He was great on the show. All the other stuff he says is complete lies. But he was great on the show. But if he was to leave the show and then I'm like, Josh sucked on the show, you'd be like, why was he on for 3 years then? Because and I see you in the chat going, Josh sucks. You don't know what sucks. You don't know. No offense to you, but you have no idea what you like. Sorry. You have no idea what you like. You have no idea what's good. You have no idea what we're talking about. So you sit back and you shut up and you take what the show gives you. You open your mouth. I'll get the medicine. I'll spoon it down your throat. You don't know what you like. I'll handle it. Shut up. Shut up. Meat isn't good, says Ga. So just another reason I've never liked her, and she's a real bitch. So Ga, hit the road, Jack. Come back tomorrow. Don't come back tomorrow. We don't have a show. Come back another day, whenever it's conducive to you. Hit the liar. All right, I just want to watch how Steel Toe starts their show every day. It means a lot to me, and I got to see it just for my own edification. Just for my own edification.
So, morning show. I'm Aaron Imholte. And sitting virtually right next to me is Johnny. Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Terrible. I hate the internet. I hate Google. I hate all of it. It's just, can I find a goddamn website?
Oh, yeah, I'm having trouble reading today. I'm sorry. My monitors, I changed the font, or not the font, but the text size to a smaller. I'm not doing well. I'm sorry, Ga. Come back. How do we make it all right? I'd like to give away a car today, but we don't have that kind of budget.
That doesn't just keep, like, New York Post, like a lot of the news sites I go to. I'll open up all the stuff for the morning, and there's one fucking link every time. Sorry, YouTube, looks like we're not getting monetized today.
Hold on. He thinks if you say fuck, you can't get monetized? All the losers with channels that aren't as big as they want in their head. You know, again, I don't play the games of, like, why isn't the channel doing better? I've never played those games, you know, ever. That's why people go like, Melton had no listeners a year ago. It's like, first of all, I mean, you have no idea what we're talking about. Everybody who thinks YouTube is my podcast is out of their minds, and I'm done explaining to you. Yep, I have 400 listeners. Yep, I'm done. Yes, you're right. You're right. I haven't made a living doing this for 14 years. You are right. You're right. God, thank God it all took off for me. But I don't know what people get out of making up, you know, like Kevin kicked Rob Saul off yesterday for saying, I don't even remember what slur Rob said. Rob said some slur. Kevin kicked him off. Like, you can't say that. Like, that's crazy. We're going to lose our channel. Just nonsense. Bullshit. Like, that's not true at all. He knows it's not true. It was literally an excuse to get rid of Rob Saul. Rob Saul, you know, no offense, stinking it up. I can't. I caught most of that show yesterday. Rob Saul, try harder. Try harder. I mean, it was rough. Like, he would just lob stuff up, and then we would just sit in silence, and then it would just move on. You know, I don't even know what to say about it. I really don't. It's painful. And I don't, not in a way of like, Rob Saul sucks, get him out of here. Just like, kind of like, it's so out of place. It's so like, yeah, I don't even know, like, just uncomfortable. But there's a contingent of all these podcasts, including Mubi, you know, who makes excuses for why his channel's going down. 500 on Rumble. 500 watching on Rumble. It used to be 1,000. So even that success he found over on Rumble a couple months ago, the number's going down. He can't maintain an audience. He can't hold on to fans. He can't keep a show going consistently. And now he's over there going like, and the fucking, guess we're not monetized today. Sorry, Google. Does he think you can't say the word fuck and get monetized? I don't. Everyone's really like dumb about YouTube. Chad again pounds his chest, telling you he's researched. He knows how YouTube works. He still thinks playing a copyrighted song on his stream while I'm watching it will get me a strike. Chad thinks him playing a copyrighted song on his stream that I'm then sniping, the result of that will be Patrick gets a copyright strike. You know, I don't even know where these people get these ideas. Like, yeah, maybe if I play a WWE song, they'll strike Melton. Yeah, maybe. If you're not paying attention and you have no idea how anything works, yeah, maybe. I guess. But what if you are paying attention? What if you do know how things work? And you know that that's the most insane thing you've ever said in your life.
Link every time. Sorry, YouTube looks like we're not getting monetized today. There's one link every goddamn time that the wheel just spins no matter which tab you're on. That one's loading, and you know that's just eating up shit. I hate it.
So Mubi, all the time he's letting it out that he has no idea about computers or how anything works. So now he's mad. He's like, there's always a tab that won't load, and it just keeps spinning. You know, he's doing finger stuff like Ray DeVito. There's always just one that's spinning, and it's just eating up my. So why don't you get a new computer? You know, look, I know it's tough. We've been following Mubi for almost a year now, 10 months. I know it's tough, but why don't you ever improve the show? Hear me out. You know, in the past year, we've watched you spend exactly $28 on your show. You got yourself a mic arm. We then had to watch Johnny Crunchman give you headphones, and you melt down as if they were this is too much. Remember that? These are too much. This is too much. This is too nice. Pair of $30 headphones. So, you know, I can't even imagine how shitty his computer is. E-machines, you know, that's what I picture. I picture a 2005 E-machines desktop that he got. It's got like a Celeron 133 in there. He's got 16 megabytes of RAM. Megabyte. He's got a 6 gig hard drive. SATA. I mean, every morning I start the computer up and it's just spinning. It's just spinning and spinning and spinning. You know, I just upgraded a computer in here, and the computer I had was fine. Ask Mario Movie Star Fingernails how the computer is. It's blazing. It's fast. No. This whole setup Mubi's got going, I guess he can run this for another 7 years. Another 7 years of watching it spin. Plus this banner, you know, it hasn't even been outside. So this banner could last another decade as long as Cory Adam and April stick around. Pulper gifting a membership. Thank you, Mr. Pulp. Bob Levy for life. KB uses the same tactics as Shuli. They both act like catty teenage girls. Only difference is Shuli does it passive aggressively. I'm just happy people are finally realizing how much this Rob Saul guy stinks. I mean, it's bad. It's very, very, very bad. Thank you, Bob Levy, for life. Pulper, gosh damn it to heck. I guess we're not getting monetized today. Mubi used to have a listener that he used for technical help. Oh, yeah. Remember when he wanted the guy to build him his own Twitch? What was that guy's name? He had some guy named like Krabby Bob or something. He's like, how much would it be to build our own Twitch? We got to build our own Twitch. We can't get kicked off again. God damn it, Matt. God damn it, Matt. You know better. God damn it, Matt. You know better. We've got to get off this Twitch. Your calls are going straight to voicemail. Why? They said that yesterday, too. All right, let me restart the system. Why would that be? My calls are going straight to voicemail. Let me make sure I'm not fucking up in any major way. Your calls are going straight to voicemail. The call is coming from inside the show. Oh, it does look like it's fucked up. Hold on. We're going to restart it. Thank you, Lemmy, if that is your real gender. All right, try it again now with the phones. We've rebooted the cyst. That's how I say system. We've rebooted the cyst. And if Moody's here, they're not coming up, these super tips. I got to refresh every time. To be fair, we would love it if anyone but you was on the radio. Is this me? Is this me? Is this a slam to me, Mr. Panhandler? To be fair, we would love it if anyone but you was on the radio. I don't even know what that... I feel like this is an insult, but I also feel like I don't get it, so maybe that's the best for me. Tigger 747474. This is the guy who was going to come to AC and get Melton. He was over on Kevin's stream one day, like, if you need me to get Melton. Just like, what? Melton Stuttering John said he doesn't know what will happen if he sees you in AC. Now that KB and you are pals again, I'm willing to protect you both in AC. Oh yeah, see, he is like that. First, I don't need anyone to protect me. I mean, I'm either gonna die or I'm gonna kill somebody. Hello,
Melton.
Yeah, do your bit. Do your stupid bit. I can already tell from your voice you have a stupid bit you've planned. Do it.
I was going to say I was in a coma and I just got out. You were the first thing I thought.
See? Hold on. Are you the guy who emailed me?
No.
Okay. I can already tell. I'm not in the mood for your little bits. Melton. And then they're not sure they have the right number, so they have to like break the fourth wall. Melton? Oh yeah, it is Melton. Okay. Melton. I love that. There's nothing better than a stupid bit than a no confidence stupid bit. Melton. Yeah. Melton. Is this Melton? Yeah. Oh, okay. Melton. It's like, oh God. Oh my God. I can't. Oh, I was just going to tell you that I was in a coma. Well, thanks for telling me. Way to brighten up the day. Okay. Is there any way to induce you back into it? I'm just kidding. How do we have 2 listeners this week contacting me about their comas? You know, maybe, first of all, is it me? Am I the one causing these comas? Hello?
Hey, talk more about that small dick.
Which one?
Oh, you're talking about you got a little dick and it's a little door stopper and it doesn't flop around.
Yeah, what else do you want to
know? Talk more about the dimensions of your small penis.
The dimensions of my small penis. Hello?
Hey, Patrick, it's Ian Hawk.
Oh, I saw you're making the rounds.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's not good.
You're becoming a guy.
Oh, shit, no. Just wanted to, you're playing steel toe right now, so I just wanted to rehash something Cory from yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was hanging out with him over the weekend.
Hold
Not
on.
like physically, but
talking
to him.
Okay, I was going to say, what?
But he happened to hop in a voice call with me at like 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, and he was just leaving a gig that he did. And so Cory he did a bar gig like 40 minutes from his house. He made $150, and then he got real wasted and bought a bunch of people shots and ended up going home with $60.
Yeah, but that's exactly what Said His Name was saying. Like, but he gets to tell everybody, I'm a comic, I'm doing it, I'm working.
Yeah, he pulled one of those Stuttering John bits where he was on the phone with us, like trying to keep him sober as he was driving home. It was real fun.
Ugh. Yeah, we might watch. Cory did a show 6 hours ago. He loves doing these middle of the night shows.
Yeah, he was on the Ali Musa podcast. He did 5 podcasts yesterday,
Oof.
he said. And the last one was his best friend, Ali Musa, who's been on Kill Tony a couple times. But Ali Musa doesn't do a video podcast, so it was interesting seeing his the inner workings of his mind.
Yeah, I'll have to watch
cat
it.
house.
All right. Well, Ian was on
Appreciate it. Thank you.
WATP yesterday.
Yeah, I did an interview about trolling people, and it was fun. 11,000 views.
All right. Bye, Ian. Yeah, Ian was on WATP yesterday, and that's getting a lot of heat. A lot of heat. People are saying Ian shouldn't be on camera. Who does he think he is? Why does he send everybody pizza? Who does he think he is?
At any rate.
Everybody's like, Ian Hawke's Ian, you're going to associating with Ian Hawke it's like, can anyone, it's the same with Jessie. It's like she hasn't stopped screaming how everyone keeps calling her a monkey and a gorilla and saying that immigrants are gorillas and go back, you Dominican ape. It's like, she doesn't have not one screenshot or bit of proof saying that, And everybody's like, Ian Hawke is up to like criminal activity. It's like, does anybody, first of all, where? He's like sending pizzas to people. He sent a pizza to Stuttering John, and now we have to. It's like, I don't know, man. It's not good to be associated with him. He doesn't send me pizzas. And I'm his friend, By the way, Tiff, oh my God. Tiff is sending me 3 more cans of that sharp cheddar cheese. I don't even know. First of all, how big do you think my fridge is that I can store all this cheese? You have to refrigerate it. But I'm going to eat it. I'm going to try to smoke some of it. I wonder if I take out a whole wheel and just try to smoke it, how that would be. Because it's already like, it's got so much flavor packed into it, this cheese. Cougar Gold cheese. I wish I could tell you. There'll be people in the chat going like, that cheese is shit. It's so good. It's so good. And I'll be eating 3 cans of it. And look, and by the way, don't send any perishable stuff for the next couple weeks. That's all I can say. I won't be here. I'm going on vacation. Okay? That's all you need to know. I have 10 days across several Hawaiian islands, and I don't need any of this. I'm going to be snorkeling with the turtles and laying back, eating pineapple. You look emaciated. I've never been told that in my life. Most people tell me that I look like if you poked me with a needle, I would pop. But either way, don't send any like perishable shit or stuff that I got to pick up in the next couple weeks because it's not going to happen. I'll be, if it ain't Dole Whip, I'm not interested. I'm going to tell you that. Okay? Patrick's flying his Lexus to Hawaii. No, but like I do got to go to Hawaii and then come back and then go to Atlantic City where Chad's putting on this show. I had this realization too, and I tweeted it yesterday, but I don't know if I say these things and I don't think they click with everybody. I don't think I'm gonna try to prepare like best ofs while I'm not here. But either way, so that you guys can have morning chats, and keep your stuff going. And I'll try to do a couple streams from Hawaii, but no promises. It's really not about you. But I think of these things and they're really profound, I'd say profound, but they're like interesting things little observations that I make. And when I convey them, I'm not sure people pick up on it, but they're massive, massive points of insight to Chad Zumach's personality. And see if I don't know. See if you guys can follow this train of thought. Hold on, real quick. Hello.
Yeah, why did you hang up on me?
Who?
Me. I just called a minute ago. I was talking about your little dick.
Because
You
what do you
hung
want?
up.
What do you want to? You keep saying the same thing. What do you want to know?
Well, what's life like with a small dick?
I don't know, man.
And
It's just
being
there.
fat.
I don't know, man. It's just there. I
And
mean,
you're fat.
where do you think the bit's gonna go?
Bit? Oh, so you really have a big dick, and it was all a bit.
I mean, it doesn't even
I'll
matter.
tell you-
But where do you think it? And okay, I have the smallest dick imaginable. But where do we go from there? Like, how do you see it? You kind of call back in and go, "Why'd you hang up on me? I wasn't done." Okay, finish.
Your dick is a bit. Get it? Because it's so small. Your dick is the bit. And you're fat.
Why'd you hang up? Why'd you hang up? Come back. Finish the bit. These guys, you hang up. I know when your call's done before you do. So I'm trying to help you look like you're not a loser who's running out of steam. But then you call back in like, hey, why'd you hang up on me? And I go, okay, go ahead. Cause you're fat. Click. Right. Like I said, you're done. You don't even know it. You're done. I know before you know you're out of steam. So, Godspeed. I mean, ooh. No, you're right. It's a good thing you called back in because that rehabilitated your entire image. Before it seemed you looked like an idiot talking about the little dick before, but when you called back in and said, no, what more about it? And then had nothing. Oh, that sealed you in the annals of caller history. You're going to be a world-renowned caller of this program for as long as time goes forward. Call back in. Call back in. I wasn't done. Okay, go ahead. Fat. Right. Again, I know you're done before you. Okay? Okay, I'll run the show. No, you should cover this. You should take my call. Even the coma guy's not that out of it. He just shook his little head awake. So Chad has asked Gino Bisconte, Keanu Thompson, Ray DeVito, and Patrick Melton to do this show. Also Stevie Lou. These are all people Chad Zumock does shows about, has done shows about, and people he doesn't like. Everyone Chad has asked to do this show, someone he doesn't like and doesn't respect. And a matter of fact, thinks of himself as a tormentor. Like believe me, Chrissy Mayer, Gino Bisconte, Keanu, Ray, myself, Chad doesn't move our needle. Chad snipes us. We don't care. We don't, those guys, Gino, Chrissy, all these, they never even talk about Chad. But Chad does a show about them every week. Chad's obsessed with all this stuff. But yet when Chad has the opportunity to put on a show in the Northeast, he can only think of me, Gino, Ray, Tony Mazer, Keanu, Stevie Lou. These are who he invites to the show. And when pressed on it, why are you inviting all your enemies to do a show with you? Chad's answer is, I wanted to make it weird. I wanted it to be so weird. So I invited my enemies, Melton, Gino, Stevie Lou, Ray. I wanted it to be weird. I'm calling out Chad on another lie. Again, this may seem like nothing to other people, but it's these little insights. When I tell you, like, Chad, can't stop talking about how many friends he has and making fun of other people for not having friends, it lets you know that Chad longs for friendship and doesn't have any friends. Chad will tell you what's wrong with him if you listen. So when Chad says, no, I invited all my enemies to do the show with me to make it weird, again, when Chad says something, I immediately think, okay, that's a lie. So what is he really trying to say? Chad, if you were going to put on a comedy show in Atlantic City that wasn't going to stick it to your enemies, if you were putting on a serious, real comedy show in Atlantic City, who would you get to do the show? I know you wanted to make it weird, so you invited Melton and Ray and Gino. But let's pretend like you didn't want to make it weird. Let's just pretend. Who would you invite? Who would you get in Chad Zumach's Rolodex of people to come down to Atlantic City and do a show with you? Now, I know on purpose you're making this one weird. That's why you invited Gino and Melton and Ray, to make it weird. On purpose, I wanted this one to be weird. But what if you didn't? Who would come for your show if you didn't want to make it weird? Now, we all know the answer, nobody. Everybody he professes to be friends with, Floridian, Godfrey, they're not coming out for this one-nighter in Atlantic City. There's no money and no tickets will be sold. You go to the website for this event, there's one event on the calendar. They don't even do events. They're going to move some chairs out of a corner and let Chad play comedian for a night. The only people Chad has in his life, and this is up near New York, where he professes to be plugged into the scene. The only people Chad has in his life are people who don't like him. So the only people he could invite to do a show were Patrick and Gino and Ray. Who else? Who else? Let's say you didn't want to make it weird. I know you're doing it on purpose. Again, I know this is all on purpose. No, I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be weird. Yeah, but what if you didn't? Who would you put on the lineup for a good show? If you wanted to really put on a good show, who would it be? Oh, wait, nobody. You don't have anybody. There's nobody that would come do a show for real. There's nobody you can get to come do a show for real. So you have to pretend like your intent was to make it weird and get enemies to do it. You had no other options. Let's be honest. You can't even reach out to the people you want to do the show. You had to reach out to liaisons, intermediaries, to reach out to them. Hey, Ken Mosca, see if Gino wants to do this. Hey, see if Ray would be, Gladwell, see if Ray would be interested in doing that. Ask Teamster Tim if Ray would be. Yeah, who else? Who else? And by the way, you know how I know you're not trying to make it weird? That you just grabbed whoever you could grab? Because that's who you could grab. You can only get people you don't get along with to do this. The real names you throw around would never show up for this. Swartzen, Florentine, Godfrey, your three only friends, Brewer. You can never get them to come out for this, but you can get losers to come out for this. And you know how I know you're not trying to make it awkward on purpose? That's a cover-up. You invited Mazer, and you think Mazer's good. Tony Mazer's your friend, and you put him on the lineup. So Chad, Mazer, Gino, Keanu, Ray, and Stevie, and Melton. No, on purpose. I only invited people I don't like on purpose. Name 3 comics you would have invited who would have come if you wanted to make it good, Chad. Because otherwise, you're full of shit. Otherwise, you had no options. This is a thrown together money grab to make you feel relevant. And the fact that Stevie Lou's going over there, to do that show. First of all, I doubt he will, because Chad will renege on his whole offer. But, I don't, Somebody film it. Again, I hope TK is going to get it. I really do, because I won't be leaving. I can't go over there. Paul Parady gifting a membership. Thanks so much. That means the world to my grandfather in his grave, who is watching today.
Yeah, Patrick has Alexis. Wow. Now, Fatty Patty is going on vacation to Hawaii. I do 6-7 shows a week. Melton has done 2 this year, and Fatty Patty needs some time off. Hit the like button, you fucking cowards. Bike helmet.
Yeah, everyone sees through it, Kevin. We know you're only going live to get more money. Like, everyone sees through it. Like, 7, you went from 3 days a week to 4 days a week to 7 days a week. Right. Why? Is there that much emergency Shuli news to Okay, we're doing it. We're live. So Shuli is doing a show. That's Kevin's show. 7 days a week. No. I want people begging for more. I want people upset when there's not a show. Nobody gets upset when there's not an MLC on a Sunday. Nobody goes like, fuck, I don't get my 8th MLC this week. So yeah, I'm sorry that 4 shows a week. First of all, it's always more than 4. It's always bonus content and stuff. So these are lies. Even last week when everybody's like, Melton only did 1 show this week. I had 3 under my belt at that point. But nobody wants to see that. They all just go, no, he's only done 1 show. Right. I guess. First of all, I'm not in a contest with Kevin. Kevin can do more shows than me. That's not if you think my whole goal in life is just to come in here, sit down, and go live constantly. Ooh. Second of all, it's how you know all these guys are like my biggest fanboys. Like, why isn't Melton on a show? Chad's always worried about my show, and Kevin's always worried about my show. Melton didn't even do a show today. How do you know? Ooh.
I'm 50.
He wants you all in the same room so he can burn down the place like the end of Inglourious Bastard. Spoiler alert. You think the venue is going to be that big? He's going to like barricade the doors. We're all going to be on fire. Ugh. All right, a little more steel toe. I just want to see how they start their day.
Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm annoyed in general. It's not the internet. It's just horse shit.
Well, so they always still have their goal pinned up. Look, I think they got a lot of donations to get them ahead, like for days. So, like, it's going to take a while before they settle back into their not hitting the goal every day, I think. Because people are just kind of like in that holiday happy spirit, the giving, turn on your memberships. But after a while, it still is the main focus of their show. If you look up here, it's always, we need 40 more. We need 100 more for the goal. Here's 17 payment links.
Welcome to the pro. Lots of good stuff today. Don't you spin your wheels in neutral, Aaron, you son of a bitch. Don't you fucking do it.
What?
You're fine, you asshole.
Does anybody know what that 6 seconds was about? He's just talking to himself, yelling at himself, having a little autistic spasm here. What is this? Don't you do it, Aaron. Don't do it. Don't spin your just making noise and grunting at himself. What if I started this show and I was just grunting at myself and talking to myself? You guys would all be like, is he crazy?
And you son of a bitch. Don't you fucking do it. You're fine, you asshole.
Look at Johnny. You know who I feel bad for? Johnny Crutches. The guy with so little talent, he has to watch Steel Toe to see how it's done. But even Johnny, when Movie's having one of his little breakdowns, watch this silly-faced idiot. Again, we're looking at a 30-year-old guy with kids who's got the mentality of a retarded 8-year-old.
Don't you spin your wheels in neutral, Aaron, you son of a bitch. Don't you fucking do it. You're fine, you asshole. Just obnoxious horse shit going on.
I mean, what? Like what? We do a pro show.
You know what I'm going to do today after the show?
What's that?
You know what I'm doing?
Working on the show in some way, adding something to it, improving something.
I'm going to the gym.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you do that yesterday?
Yep, and I'm going again today, and I'm going to go again and again and again and again. I've lost like 10 pounds, and I want to keep going. I'm like, maybe this is unhealthy in the opposite direction. Like, I haven't been stopping at gas stations and fast food places and shit like that.
I haven't been stopping at gas stations and fast food places. Is Aaron Imholte eating at gas stations? Sorry to get all Caleb Hammer on you. Are we taquitoing our way to being broke? To even list it above and in front of and with priority to fast food places. I've been doing really good with my eating. I haven't been stopping at gas stations. It's the first thing on the list. I've been doing really good with my eating. I'm not stopping at gas stations or fast food places. And again, Peter Sky Parker, who might be the most broken among us. No, he said he's not. Yes. I'm also not eating at gas stations, but I would never say that out loud because I wouldn't even think in my head that's a place to eat. So catch up, Peter Sky Parker. What you don't say and what you do say matter. The fact that it's not that first of all, he's saying he's not eating at gas stations. Saying I'm doing well, I'm not eating at gas stations means you normally do eat at gas stations. Do you understand that? Peter Sky Parker's like, don't play this game. Hey, motherfucker, you're the game. You're the game, bitch. When you say, I'm doing great, I'm not eating at gas stations, that means you normally eat at gas stations. That means you normally eat at gas stations. No one goes, I'm doing great. I haven't done any cocaine this week. And they go, have you ever done cocaine? And they're like, no, but I haven't done any this week either. No. When you make an announcement, when you make a proclamation, when you raise your hand and tell the rest of the class, I'm not even eating at gas stations. I'm not even eating at gas stations. And we're all supposed to go. Like, what do they have at gas stations? Hot dogs and ding-dongs? Ho-hos and hip-hop? I don't even know. Condoms, fuel additive, bottled water, sun chips. I'm doing so good. I'm staying away from gas stations and... Yeah, I didn't even think about a place like Wawa. Good point, Teamster Tim. That's a gas station I guess you could eat at. But we're talking about Minnesota. He's talking about... I think when he's talking about eating at a gas station, he's talking about hot nuts and 5-hour energies. I think he's talking about, egg sandwiches that were made 3 hours ago, pizza slices, hot dogs, cheeseburger dogs. The 7-Eleven arrangement of bruleeing garbage that sits on top of the counter in the rollers. That's what I think he's talking about. Because I don't know if I got a sandwich at a Wawa, I'd be like, I went and got a sub, I went and got a hoagie. I wouldn't be like, I went to the gas station and got a meal. That's not how you say it. You just don't describe it like that. And again, I'd say fast food before gas station, but not him. He's like, I've been doing great with eating. I haven't been going to the roller rink. You're like, why? Why did you bring up the roller rink when you're talking about your diet? Because I usually go there and just get nachos. Sometimes on the way home, I'll just stop by the bowling alley and get nachos. There's something about those pickled jalapenos they put on the nachos at the bowling alley. Oh, I love it.
So, now I'm like addicted to the other side. Like now I'm like, let's see how much weight we can lose. Like
that's not good.
I know. Look at it. And then I wore a size large shirt yesterday. Now I'm wearing
now you're all high on yourself.
Now I'm wearing now I'm wearing an extra large, and look at the fucking thing hanging off of me. I can't.
Yeah, it's swimming off of you. I did the same thing.
I mean, it looks normal. It just looks like it fits. He's acting like that shirt. He's swimming in that shirt. We would have never noticed anything weird if he didn't mention it. It looks like a normal shirt that fits normal.
Started wearing large shirts, and I'm like, you know what? All my extra larges.
I can't
too big now.
I can't breathe. I'm underwater. I'm swimming
He just keeps doing the same thing to it.
so much. No, so yeah, I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna do. You know what though? Here's the real bitch of it. Like I really need core work really bad. Like I need to work on this shit here.
Yeah, you're
And
just
I-
going to punch the bag, aren't you?
I did yesterday. I worked on this here, and it's slightly sore, but it's not really sore. Like I want really sore.
Can somebody just make an animated GIF of him wiggling? Cut out all the sound. Cut out all the sound and just get him doing this wiggle. Here, I'm going to bring the sound down. Just watch him when he touches his core. This little wiggle. My core.
I got sore abs, like I shouldn't say abs, abdominal muscle area, and like that's good. But Mr. Never Satisfied with Anything, it doesn't hurt enough.
Imagine Mubi again. We've all joked about how little he puts into his show. He never improves anything. He never cares about the fans. All this money he begs for every day. Not a dollar, not a dime, not a moment, not a stitch in time goes back into the show. They leave that basement. They don't think about the show again till it's time to come back down in 3 hours and do another show and beg for money. But he's like, Mr. Never Satisfied, Aaron Imholte. You know me, always tweaking and improving. People look at my body and they go, Aaron, when's enough? You're so ripped. You know, when's enough, Aaron? Come on. When will you ever be satisfied? And he just gets the Hamilton soundtrack out. I want to be satisfied. I want to be satisfied. Come on, Aaron. Your muscles are too big. Enough's enough. But you know, Mr. Never Satisfied. Aaron, your podcast is so pro and good. You never have problems or spinning wheels. You're always upgrading the computer equipment and the set and the lighting and the mics and the sound and you're always working so hard on it. When will you be satisfied, Aaron? When's enough? You're already the best podcast in the biz, and now you have the best muscles in the biz. Teamster Tim, he's a sex guy. Yeah, you're already like the best sex guy when you bring another man.
You go to the gay 90s once.
Right?
Once.
You go to the gay
Now you're all,
90s.
I got to work on myself and make myself look better.
Right.
What man is going to want this?
Johnny with his act outs, very Rob Saul-like. Hope this lands.
Oh, and then the gay 90s, like the gay 90s is kind of a fun thing. The
gay 90s is kind of a fun thing.
Good time. And then you know what April says to me yesterday? Oh, we would have never gone there by ourselves. I'm like, oh, fucking, I see. Mr. Homophobe over here never would have went. I'm like, yes, we fucking would have. I have all kinds of gay friends. I don't have all kinds of gay friends.
I would have gone and been like, now you just stay away from my butthole.
Yeah, I would have just went there and I would have had two hands covering my anus the entire time.
So this is where we're at. I wonder why the numbers are going down. This is unironic. This is unironic comedy. This is real comedy. We got a gay bar in town. I'm not against going. I'm just going to keep my hand over my butthole. Because gay guys are also rapists. Get it? Get the joke? I'm irresistible and gay guys rape. Get the joke? Hello.
How about it there? How you doing there, Mr. Milton?
I'm good. How are you, Buzzard Bill?
I'm doing mighty fine. You tricking with the buzzard. As you hear, that boy Cory, just to touch base on yesterday, that boy Cory, I think the only chance he's got to be on the real podcast is if he's driving around Steve-O in his podcast RV.
Now, hold on.
I got him.
Are you a real trucker? Do your horn again. I don't know if that's a real trucker.
You're trucking with the buzzard.
Do it 4 times. 4 horns. All right. Maybe it
You're
is.
tricking with the buzzer.
I thought it was a sound effect. I can't tell.
I'm the real deal. I'm the real deal out here. Scared of the porta potties.
What's
Did
in
you know I
the-
like to lick ass?
What's in the truck? You like to lick ass?
That's right. I'm into fellatio.
I
Miss
don't-
Buzzy can't get enough of that.
I don't know if you know what fellatio is.
Licking booty hole.
All right.
At least back in my parts, that's what they call it.
And where's your parts?
Listen here in Iowa, that's what they call it.
In Iowa?
That's right.
Now, Buzzard, are you going to come down to the NLO Onion Con?
I might. Are you still going to take me up on my offer?
What's the offer?
All right. You're going to be my seat cover. You're going to ride with me up there.
All right.
With a full load.
All right. Do your plug.
All right. Now we got 24 of them. You ready, Mr. Melton?
Yeah.
You put them in those crosshairs. You got him. You got him, Mr. Melton. You got him. You got him. Roofing cunt.
Jesus. Roofing cunt. Roofing cunt. I've never had a guy ask me if I want to be his seat cover. Now, is that gay lingo? Are you going to be my seat cover? No, I'm not. I don't think I am. I don't think I am going to be your seat cover. Hit the like button or we're banning Fearless. If Fearless doesn't get to 200 likes by 8 a.m. my time, that's 40 minutes. We're banning Fearless forever. And, these Jessies got to learn. These Jessies got to learn. And no more Jessies, by the way. No more of them. I don't want any more. We'll let her stay because she's grandfathered in by her grandfather. Her grandfather brought her and left her. But nobody else. No more Jessie. That's a guy's name anyway. Remember the song Jesse's Girl? That wasn't about lesbians, okay? It was about a man and a woman and a seat cover. The likes of which we've never seen. Can we, what's the over under on me peeing my pants today? Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Okay, Cory Adam did a show last night. 80,000, remember, he has 80,000 fans despite the fact that he has 1.6 thousand subscribers. And I'll say this, he's bought subscribers. I'm just going to go ahead and make that allegation. Sorry, where am I? Bing. Cory Adams bought subscribers because there's no way he has 1.6 thousand. It took him weeks when he was at the peak of his popularity to hit 1,000. And that he only needed like 40 people. Now, all of a sudden, we're supposed to believe he's gained 600 new followers, but no views. Again, last night's podcast, 94. 11 hours ago, 69. This one has, somehow it's 414, but that's an anomaly. Believe me. Again, we've gone through all the videos. We see it. 69, 38, 32, 50. What proof do you need? This guy will tell you he has 80,000 fans, 29 views on a video a month ago, 85, 4 months ago, 62, 81. And he'll point to shorts as if shorts have the same algorithm or reach. But you can't tell Cory anything. He knows how it all works. And again, anytime you see, I've said it and I'll say it again, and I'll never stop saying it. Anytime you see comedians making this face, they are new and out of it as fuck. This is every new comic's first headshot. It's what they do in a photo when they don't know what to do. They go, it's I'm not even kidding. It's so basic. It's so 101. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. You'll see this on every comic you hate from here on out. Chad Zumach. You'll go back. You'll see it on my headshots from 2006. It's people are uncomfortable in their own skin. They don't know what to do, and they think, I'll just make surprise faces. Like Cory will be like, hauling with the walrus, having a burger. I mean, it's insane. I don't know what to do, so I'm going to make my mouth open and act like something crazy is going on. It's not. It's not. Hey, we need headshots. You're going to be doing a stand-up comedy? Wow, he looks fun. In the poster, his mouth's open, so you know something crazy is going on. Fuck, you know it's crazy when Cory looks like this? What could be happening? Oh my gosh. Something really made our buddy Cory do that face. Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh. What made Cory go like that? What made Cory do that? Oh man, what is Cory into now? What's our boy Cory up to? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Cor. Oh man, what made him act like that? What made him make that face? I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what he did. I mean, that's really what they're doing. They want you to think that that's what's happening.
There you go. They're going to be staring right at you, bro. Let me get this.
Whoa. What is this? I have no idea what I just stumbled upon.
You know, here, I'll just do this. I'm going to do
caution tape over the mouth is better. Yeah. The old, oh, what was his name? Robin Williams. Censored. Caution. Yeah. Wow, must be crazy because his mouth is agape. Or he's meeting a man in one of those RV truck stops, you know? A couple different options with Cory.
do freestyle this. Where's the dead zone of my face?
There we go.
Check. Mic check. Mic
Check.
check. Mic check. Oh, it's one of these weird elastic. These ones are nice, actually. Dude, I hate these new iPhones where that fucking button is. There we go. Like this center button here gets pressed so often.
Great stuff, Core.
Right. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at this, dude. We're IRL. Dude, this is some Inception level shit. Are you recording already?
Dude, we're IRL. This is some Inception level shit. Dude, we're IRL.
Yeah, well, we're right there.
Why didn't? Oh, dude, check it out. Inception. Are we on the podcast yet?
No, I didn't.
All
I didn't
right.
record.
I can't. Am I okay volume wise, or am I just deaf? Yeah, I see we're live. Look, we're live over there too.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
And
cat.
There's a cat.
Yeah, there's a cat.
Cory, just like, oh yeah, that's a cat. There's a bottle of water. There's a cat.
I'll do this so people know what we're at. I'm just gonna hold it here the whole time.
Podcast episode 208.
Cool.
Wow. Just hold it like that the whole time.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna like shift it around like a and you know what's gonna be funny? Wait, are we recording?
You know what's gonna be funny? No, Cory. What's gonna be funny? What's gonna be funny?
The podcast now?
I'm gonna press record.
Oh, all right.
All right. 3, 2.
Hold on, people are saying Cory being beloved chatters is Cory being 42, 43 is way more embarrassing than Ray being 50.
And we are live from my humble abode. First time doing an in-person guest here. In this fucked up apartment.
I think that's the first time anybody ever called me a person.
Really?
Yeah.
Classic Cory. Already with the zingers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Usually they just called me foster kid.
I love how you're rocking the Niners and the Vikings.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to like piss people off.
Yeah, bro.
I actually, you know why I did it today? Like, so I actually do this pretty often. Like, I don't want to brag, but the Vikings don't make the playoffs that much, bro. You know, or they don't go far. But it's just like really funny if you're somebody that has two teams.
So Cory's holding a phone on a TV while he's podcasting. Is that what's happening here? How do we get to a point where he's not doing that?
Well, yeah, just because like.
Hello, my name is Cory Adam. I'm from Minneapolis. I tour.
Who's managing these?
Fucking do comedy. I don't know.
Right.
Did they hand the phone to the cat? Why is this so bad?
Mainly, I just hang out in Austin and hate Austin, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we both hate Austin with a fucking passion.
So he hates Austin, but he lives there, and he's embedded in the comedy scene, but he hates it. But you don't know what he does. You don't know how many shows he does. You don't know how much money he makes, but he hates it.
It's real stupid. I fucking hate it here.
Hate it though, so it's a weird.
It is weird.
Love-hate, like toxic relationship.
It kind of, for your Minnesota listeners, it kind of reminds me of St. Paul.
See, that goes over my head.
That's what I'm saying. So St. Paul, so the Twin Cities, right?
Right.
It's Minneapolis and St. Paul. And
all these guys like put lights behind them too. Basic stuff that every podcast watcher knows. Don't put the light behind your head. Keep it steady. Don't keep putting your finger over the mic. You know, basic stuff. No. All the pro podcasters can't figure it out. Michael Ray Bauer, Cory Adam. Why are we always having trouble?
It's just like everybody in Minneapolis loves to hate St. Paul, and everybody in St. Paul.
Let's get in a room with nothing on the wall and hardwood floors, so there's an echo.
Loves to hate Minneapolis.
So many fucking states have that. It's
Right.
Just like Phoenix.
What is
Tucson,
no, that's what I'm saying. So like is it? Are you a Phoenix guy? So it's Tucson for you?
No, I'm Tucson.
Right. So then that's like Phoenix for you. That's all.
Yeah, I lived in Phoenix and complained about it, but I was like, there's so much more stand-up here.
So again, we have all this equipment, professional mics and everything, but the way we're putting this out is by filming it on our phones in the room. Hey, should we capture all this clean audio and put that out as a podcast? Nah, I got it on my phone. You can just delete the audio file from the mics. I recorded it on my phone, so just, delete the good camera. There's a camera over there on a tripod, and they're using real mics, but the version we're getting is from Cory Adam's phone that he can't stop fumbling with. That's the version they put out. Okay.
Here, and it's just like...
Yeah.
No, we saved the good audio version with the still camera footage for later. We put that out on what? Blip?
It's just fun. Like the rivalries with fucking the Wildcats and the Sun Devils.
Is that the new look? The funny thing is, every time I go on any of these and I do like a live cast, right? Every single person in chat will ask
all 80,000 or all 12
me if like whoever I'm hanging out with is replacing the people on my other podcast. Oh my God. Is that the new Luke? Like, no.
Nah, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. K-Cuck is not changing. K-Cuck's going anywhere. Stop the emails, everybody. Don't worry. The K-Cuck you know and love will always be K-Cuck. You don't have to worry about that. I don't want to get any more mail, guys. Everybody in the chat is losing their mind. Is this the new Tom? Is this the new Tom? Calm down, everybody. Calm down.
But yeah, I do comedy. I do like everything. I don't know.
I do comedy. I do a little of everything. Right.
I like having fun and getting angry at shit, I guess.
That sums up Cory. And remember when he came on MLC all fake angry at Bob? Is this what you want? Is this what you want, Bob? Because I'll give it to you. Bouncing all around. It's all fake anger. I love yelling at stuff. I guess, whatever. I love getting really passionate and screaming about things. I guess. Yeah, I just love getting angry and telling everybody what I think about stuff. Maybe, I guess. It's all fake. It's all fake energy. You can tell. Chad, too. It all melts. Joey C. It all melts away in the next scene. He's all like, and these guys want to go? Oh, hold on. Am I even broadcasting? Oh, yeah, it is going out. Anyway, I'm all mad again. It's all fake. It's all piecemeal.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know. You're a lot like me where we're both dicks, but we're not like, we're assholes, but we're not bad people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, maybe that's you.
Hit the K-Cuck button.
terrible person. Like,
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not like, the thing that's funny, and I'm going through all that fucking. I got like a bunch of like weird beefs online and shit right now. That's super funny to me.
yeah, you're doing this.
Cory thinks he has beefs online. He'll probably tell you him and I have a beef. No, we don't have a beef. You're a lolcow, and we just watch you occasionally. You made an announcement that you were trying out for the Olympics, and then we all tuned in, and you just fell on your face at the top of the Black Diamond. That's what happened. When Cory goes, I got a lot of online beef right now, what he means is a lot of people make fun of me online. A lot of people just tear me apart online. But in Cory's mind, he's giving it back to him. Like, I don't even know what Cory said about me yesterday. I didn't watch it. I could care less. Nobody watches Cory's content. But in Cory's mind, yeah, like people mix it up with me, and then I give it back to them. It's Melton and I have this friendly tete-a-tete where we just keep going after each other. It's a rivalry by two equal-sized programs. He's a little smaller than me, technically, because I get about 80,000, but I got a lot of rivalries going on. This reminds me of the fat guy in I, Tonya, who organized the whole thing. I used to work for the CIA. I used to be an exfiltrator for the Mossad. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. Now I mostly focus on small skating rink petty crime, but I used to do a lot of black ops. That's what Cory wants you to think. Like, yeah, when you're a podcaster like me and you do a popular show, there's just a lot of beefs going around, So like me and Rogan, we just constantly get hate because of the size of our shows, So I got a lot of podcast drama going on. No. People make fun of you. People tease you. That's the drama. No one watches your content. People make fun of your content. And to Cory, he got in a fight. Cory gets jumped and he gets his wallet taken. He comes home to his wife as if he has one and says, I got in a bad fight, man. I almost won, but right at the last minute, they got my wallet.
This fucking drama.
Yeah.
He sent me all this shit with like.
Look at this lights. Look at the light. Like, hey, we're going to make a podcast studio. What should we do? Soundproof the room? No. But I do have some Christmas lights. I do have some Christmas lights that I could put alongside my builder grade horizontal blinds. Does that do anything? Does that make it a show? Yeah. That's better than soundproofing, actually. Because the lights absorb a lot of that echo.
Some guy doing like a red bar breakdown of why Cory Adam's a failure on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he was going through different videos.
Yeah.
Saying, look, there's no views on this. And then
Right.
Cory did a rebuttal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So this guy watched me tear him apart. Again, I'm a red bar style guy. And all Cory can do while this guy gives him a dose of reality. So this guy was watching your videos, talking about how you don't get any views on any of your videos. No one watches your show. You're kind of a loser. And Cory's just sitting there while this guy says that going, oh, yeah. But then watch Cory now. Let's hear the spin. What these guys don't know is I get 80,000 views on everything.
Well, but more importantly, more
importantly than these guys tearing me apart. Let's see this cope. Yeah, but yeah. I get made fun of. Yeah. But more importantly,
he's all like, this guy sucks, and he's lying about being a comic, and he's like got no following, and all this other shit. It's like, yeah, but like you're wasting 2 hours of your own show on it.
No, wasting. I got to be here. We got to make fun of somebody, and you're here. It's like, so now that's the own? Yesterday it was, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no viewers. I have 80,000 viewers. Today it's, yeah, but why are you wasting your time?
Yeah. Like if you're saying like if I say to myself, Ollie, you fucking suck, right? Right. Like, and my podcast is so much, but do you think I fucking use my fucking podcast space to talk about? I fucking wouldn't. I fucking wouldn't.
Right.
But fuck that dude.
Yeah, it just seems like a waste of energy.
Right, Cory. I don't know. He's, huh?
Of someone is really a nobody.
But more importantly, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know. It's really weird.
This is his second podcast of yesterday. First of all, he went live yesterday morning just freak out. I haven't watched that, but I guess he lost his mind yesterday while we were live. What happened to that, Cory? You do think I suck, and yet you went live and did a podcast about me yesterday. So doesn't that negate your argument? Or like, why are they covering another? I would never do that. You did. You literally did the same day as this, yesterday. You did.
In comedy, how sometimes people just care about the wrong thing so much.
Yeah, these guys don't get it. Online isn't real. It doesn't sell tickets.
Of it too sometimes. Like I have enough self-awareness to be.
You're just like, you know what's weird about you is you're like a slave to your temper. Like, and it's funny because like your temper.
Cory's really masterful at this. It's getting him out of the crosshairs. The guy was trying to say like, so these guys make fun of you because you get no views and you don't really have any interaction. And Cory talks over him. Yeah. But you know what's even funnier? Like, these guys are losers because they waste their time. And you know what I like about you? You're like a really intuitive guy with your anger. It's like, okay. So Cory did a really good job there getting himself out of the hot seat.
Like, you have one of the most inconsistent tempers of anyone I've ever known. Like you'll go one day and fucking like nothing will rattle you at all. The next day somebody blinks at you, like, what the fuck you blinking at?
You know what? You know how you're different than everybody I know? One day you'll be like fine and happy, and like the next day you'll be like angry at something. I don't know I've never seen that. I've never seen that ever. Like somebody not angry, and then the next time I see them, they're like really angry about something. That's great. You're the only guy I've ever seen change moods. You're the only guy I've ever seen do that. You weren't angry one day, and then you were, though. But then you did get angry the next time I saw you. That's wild. And I wrote down a note to talk about that on the podcast because I thought that was so unique of a personality trait. Ollie wasn't mad yesterday, but he mad today. You're the only guy I know who do that. You're the only guy I know who sometimes be in different mood than were before. I never. You know what's weird about you? You're the only guy I ever saw. One day you'll be like not mad about something, and the next day you'll be upset about something. You're the only guy I know. You're the only guy I know. Cat carriers. Check. Futon, check. No pussy, check. I didn't even notice that. Look at all these cat carriers in the background of this guy's world. So this is his living room. Here's his front fucking door. And he's another one of these guys with no fucking furniture. There's a table, a karaoke machine. Now, this is one of those speakers, you know, he runs shows. So he hauls this PA system around to bars to do open mics. And then just in this corner, a knockoff Dyson, like a fake Dyson, and a cat carrier. 2 cat carriers. So really, really cool abode.
It's like my road rage too, pretty much.
I just know you rode panic when anybody else is driving. Like, oh.
When we drove to Dallas, you were like doing like 7. This dude's like filming a fucking, documentary as we're on the freeway. Just like, I mean, maybe
I was also clipping my fingernails and I was drinking and, it was fine.
Remember that time we drove and you were filming it? It was fucking crazy. Yeah, but I wasn't just filming. I was clipping my fingernails.
I can't imagine him. Yeah, you're a scary looking motherfucker. Like, I bet, like, one, I'm not saying you're a pussy or anything, but I bet, like, there's.
Corey has the enthusiasm of a guy who doesn't know how to talk about anything but wants to start a conversation so desperately. It's like he's never witnessed a conversation organically occur, but he wants so badly to be a part of one. So he just keeps starting like these, he starts pulling these threads that go nowhere. He doesn't know how to like. It's painful. It's like Rob Saul level. You know what's interesting about you is like sometimes when you're thirsty, you'll like immediately get a drink. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I guess I never thought about it, but that is interesting about me. Yeah, I just found it fascinating.
Been a bunch of conflicts in your life where you just puff up and like, oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Dude, like here.
This guy looks exotic. I better not fuck with him.
Dude, I live here in fucking Crackton, the fucking insane. I do a apartment talk segment every week, and there's always something fucking insane. People always tell me.
I always do an apartment talk segment every week, and there's always something insane. Cory Adam, comment? Comment? Misfit wants a comment. Because I guess Corey's in our chat.
You're trucking with the walrus, Fatty Patty. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep, motherfucker. Toot, toot. Toot, toot.
Oh, I love the apartment talk.
Let's skip forward. I want to see some more, like when they're into it. You know what I mean? And I want to see when Corey puts the camera on himself.
But I'm like, dude, let's meet here. And I was arguing with him on
the best part of this is Corey's filming himself. He's got an arm out holding a camera. Don't forget that so he's performing and filming himself. Don't let that escape your mind as you watch him do this.
His Discord, he blocked me on Discord. He blocked me on Twitter. He unblocked me on Twitter afterwards when I was talking shit about him.
Who?
But he blocked me on Twitter. Yeah. He blocked me on fucking Discord and all this other shit, right? And then it's like, it went radio silence for fucking, I don't know, months, right? Yeah. And then just like one of his buddies came on.
What riled him up lately?
Who's he talking about?
So he's convinced that I don't do comedy, right?
Well, why would that even?
Was this Ian Hawk?
I have
matter to him.
I have no fucking clue. It matters to him. It matters to him because he has no real fucking content and he's running out of people to make fun of online, is my guess, right?
Right.
And so
this can't be about me, right? I never blocked him on Discord or Twitter. Unless he's just ball-faced lying. I mean, nobody blocked Corey from our Discord.
The thing that's
you weren't a real comedian. Who gives a fuck?
That's what. Yeah, that's what I was said the original time that all this thing came out. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. Who cares, right?
So Corey's trying to gaslight everybody. Again, this is yesterday. This is after he did a whole step and fetch it routine about what a real comic he is. I don't care about online. I do stand-up. And now he's saying that when we called him not a real comedian, he said, yeah, so what? Ooh. Oh, Citizen M. You talking about Citizen M? Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Hold on. Citizen M says he's talking about Melton. I've never blocked him on anything. What is he talking about? I've never blocked Corey on anything. What a liar. First of all, we've all seen Corey swing. So, what would I be blocking myself from? I think in person, physically, if he swung on me, I wouldn't even bother blocking.
Who's Corey?
So he's made up this thing now? Yeah, he's lucky I couldn't fight him because he blocked me. I've never blocked Corey. It's a lie. It's a lie.
What's up?
A comedian?
Nope.
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, see, now they know that you're on here because you're tagged in here, so someone will probably pop it over, right?
Right.
But so today, and I try to call this guy out. I'm like, no, man, let's go to a neutral place. We can argue over your bullshit because you're fucking just talking shit out of your ass that means nothing, right?
It has to be Citizen M he's talking about. Unless he's so delusional that he thinks he said that to me. Melton, let's go to a neutral place and handle the bullshit. He thinks he said that to me. Like, if he's talking about me, he's in a fantasy world where he's made up conversations we had. Again, this is yesterday. He's like, I told him, let's meet in a neutral place. You did? First of all, I would have laughed my head off. Like, meet in a neutral place. Okay. You muted Cory. Yeah, because he's I'm not kidding. Go look at Cory's post. He tries to goad me into stupid arguments. And that's why Melton can never answer it faith to faith. Like, he just keeps saying stuff like that means nothing. It's like Chad, match me wit for wit. It's like, what? Cory, we have a contest of the wits. We have one. You have a podcast and I have a podcast. People enjoy mine and find it funny. People find yours insanely full of delusion. We've already had a contest of comedy, of the wits. One of us has a podcast people enjoy. One of us has a podcast people make fun of. We need to meet on a neutral territory to have a what? How do you think that would go? I'm funnier than you online, off the cuff. How do you think it's going to go in person where we've prepared material? You think you're such a, masterful writer? You're going to, this Oscar Wilde wit is going to come out of you once we're on stage in a neutral. Okay. I guess. I'd argue we're meeting on a neutral plane. It's called the internet. And then you can just do whatever you want, and people watch you if they enjoy it and don't if they don't. I'd argue we're on the most neutral plane there is. But, yeah, people who are losing always want to rip off a sheet and start a new game,
Right? And dude blocks me on his Discord, fucking keeps talking, and then fucking...
he's not blocked on our Discord. These are just lies. These are lies from a weak man who can't fight. I might have personally muted you because I don't give a fuck. But I do that to a lot of people on the Discord because I don't need to be. He tags me nonstop trying to get me to fight him. I'm not. Cory, I'm not looking to fight you. We're not peers. You'll struggle your whole life to attain a level that I threw away. You have something to prove. In your mind, you want to meet with me in battle. You're a clown to me. You're nothing. You're below me. We're not. It's like Chad wanting to roast battle me. It's like, I don't roast battle morons.
Yeah, and so and again, I know people that worked with this guy. I know a lot of skeletons in this dude's closet, right?
Say one. Everybody, I talked to a lot of people. You should know about the. Say it. This guy's got a lot of skeletons in his closet. Okay, what are some of them? I can't wait.
And the thing about this dude is that every single...
He won't even say my name because this is what they do too. They're like, I won't say his name because then you'll go over there and find him funny. Chris Bueller, Cory was bullshitting with us in the Discord last week. Yeah, Cory is... This is a 100% Cory Adam famous lie to pretend like he can't fight. When in reality, he can't fight. No one has ever banned Cory from our Discord. He's allowed in our Discord. Chris Bueller is in the chat saying he was in there last week talking. To my knowledge, no one's ever banned Cory, and I certainly never have. But Cory can't stop going around. This is what I'm talking about. Cory will go on Twitter with obvious lies like this, trying to bait me in an argument. Like, you did, Melton. You banned me off your Discord. It's like, okay, man. Okay. Thank God nobody listens to you so that, your lies go nowhere.
Person that's ever worked for him, and he's worked for some big names, right? And like we're talking like Segura and stuff. These people would have taken him.
2009. I haven't been friends with Tom Segura in 10 years. Tom Segura was nowhere near famous when I was friends with Tom Segura. And they're like, he missed out on going out on the road with Tom Segura because he was an asshole. Again, if that makes people feel good about themselves, that ain't the case. That ain't the case.
Him with if he wasn't such an insufferable prick, you know? And so he's.
That's what Segura said to me. He's like, Melton, I would have taken you out on the road, but you are such an insufferable prick.
He basically just latched on to this fucking collective of like dying out radio personalities who are just clawing to make any kind of name on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And then they just fucking judge everything as if YouTube, like, they are like, oh, you don't do comedy because of this and that. It's like, cool.
Listen to him get flustered. They're like, you don't do comedy.
So come out to a show. You're not doing any shows. Yeah, I am. Well, you're not fucking posting up. Cool. What show you want to come out to?
Name them. We said this yesterday, Corey. What shows can we get tickets to? What shows can we get tickets to for Cory Adam? You said you don't care about the internet because it doesn't sell tickets. What's the next big Cory Adam show we can buy tickets to? It's a simple question. Tweet it out now. Tweet it out now. What's the next Cory Adam show? Just answer. It's a very simple question for a pro comic. You know, if you're not Chad, you should be able to answer when your next big show. You worry about selling tickets. That's why you don't focus on the internet. It doesn't sell tickets. Where's the next big Cory Adam show? So.
Well, like, come out to Elgin. Come out, you know, and you give them where you're going to be.
Right.
But they're like, well, you don't have a web.
Yeah, you gave me Elgin. I'll be in Elgin. Oh. Elgin. I don't even know what that is.
Website, it's not listed. Okay. Well, so you're not doing shows. Oh, okay. You know, it just doesn't matter.
To you anyway.
That's exactly it. And it's
this person just said, just curious about the guest response.
It doesn't make any difference to us. We're watching a guy delude himself into thinking he's a comic. It doesn't make any difference or not. If you make half, it's like Dan Ninen, you know, who was making like $500,000 doing comedy, but we still are all laughing at him because he's not a real comic. Like, Cory, it doesn't matter. I know you're not. Look, honey, I know the reality of the business, so I know you're making no money. I know you don't do any shows of consequence. I know you're not working with anyone. Like, I know. So, like, you can keep lying to, like, the general audience. I know you don't make $10,000 a year doing comedy. I know. I offered you this yesterday to prove it. You said you make $500 to $1,000 headlining. I offered I will double a check. Produce any proof, a canceled check, a direct deposit, any proof that you've gotten paid $500 to $1,000 for a headlining gig in the past 365 days. You threw that number out. You said, I make $500 to $1,000 for a headlining gig. Okay. This is the easiest money anybody could ever make. Show a receipt of any kind. Again, a check, a deposit on a bank statement, anything. Show anything that can prove you made $500 to $1,000 doing a show, and I double it instantly. I Venmo you. You know I can Venmo you. You know I've done it before. I Venmo you and double it instantly. Show me a $500 check for a gig. I double it instantly. Prove it. This is the easiest thing. I would have already had the money. Giroux's right. You got $500 once in your life, and now you can't stop telling people that's your fee. In the past year, you said you get these gigs. You said, I get $500 to $1,000 to headline. I get $250 to $500 to feature, which is also horse shit. Show me. Okay. Show me $250 to feature. Show me a check where you got $250 to feature, and I'll double it. You do these gigs all the time. You're a real comic. It's easy. I'll double your check if you just show it. Everyone asked what you made. Everyone asked about your gigs. You pounded your chest and told everybody what you command. Prove it. Once. Show one headlining check. Show it. Show me the $250 you got to feature. I'll double it. You have my word in front of my audience. You know? And that's a lot of money. You think I'm making $250 on this show today? No. Hit the like button. But it doesn't exist. You've deluded yourself. It's like Chad. Chad's like, I made way more than 600 on that gig that nobody was at. Okay, Chad, show it and I'll double it. Show me that you made more than 600 on a one-nighter gig in the middle of Destin, Florida that 30 people were at, and I'll double it. I'm not going to do that to you. I mean, I wish somebody would do that to me. I wish somebody would go like, Patrick, prove to me you ever made 50 grand in 1 month of comedy. I'll do it. Really proud of that. This is my best month in my life. 50 grand, 1 month. I'm a small-time baller like that, so that was fucking insane to me.
Melton bad, Corey good. Make sure to grab some tickets to the Giggle Shack where I will be featuring for Heath Court's Fuck You, Fatrick. Get out of my life, E. Also, fuck Citizen M.
Wow. This guy loves comedy.
How long does this go on? But when Corey lays his head down at night, does he ever go? I told everybody Melton blocked me on the Discord, so now they know that. It's like, that's not, I've never once said that somebody did something to me that they didn't do. I don't get that. I've never claimed I've been punched by somebody. Cory Adam said I blocked him on Twitter. Like, I don't block anyone on Twitter. Like, I don't have any, I mean, as far as I know, I don't have anybody blocked on Twitter. Blocking someone? Yeah, he blocked me on his Discord. He can't handle the truth. He can't handle the fact that the Walrus is making inroads in comedy. He doesn't like it that I'm working in Elgin. He can't handle it that I'm out there in the alley every weekend filming people getting ready to do Kill Tony. He wishes.
Respectfully inquiring.
Oh yeah, what's the name of the person?
Andrew Ananda.
Oh, all right.
This might just be.
It might be
they, or they're just randomly in here.
Yeah.
Well, we're both, criminals.
Yeah. Cut it and go away. And then I talked all this shit and people are like, "Where's the episode?" And then I made it members only. And on my YouTube channel, I have 6 members. So literally, it's just nobody's there, but it's right there.
6 members, and he's making stuff members only. Whew.
Hey, man.
He can't even see it.
If Patrick blocked you in Discord, you can still see his Discord says Crumb. It's even better than that. I can't block you. It's my Discord server. I'm unable to block people. I can't do it. I can mute. I can't block. I can't do it. So as the owner of the server, I'm unable. I don't even have the option. There's no block option. I can't block you if you're in my server. So I'd either have to kick you out of a server because I don't like how you talk, and that doesn't happen because I don't believe in that. Or I can mute you because you clutter. It's like Sam V. I used to mute Sam V because it's just, we get it. You know how to post GIFs. Do you have any other skills? And it drives them crazy. I don't know why. I don't know why it's important for you that I see every GIF you post. But I was doing the same thing for Cory Adam, I think, for a while. I muted him because he kept tagging me, challenging me to, again, you're a loser with nothing. I've asked you to prove you have a gig. Prove you have a gig. Where can we buy tickets to a gig of Cory Adams? Show me a pay stub and I'll double it. I've asked you for all this. You can't do it. And yet you're going to tell me you're a comic? You don't have one gig. You don't have one paycheck. Shut up. Melton won't Melton won't deal with my challenges. I don't deal with challenges from losers. Again, maybe you and Chad could go at it. Maybe you and Chad could sit down and pick up a pen and really write something. I don't know. Colin Madden, thanks for gifting a membership. Look at this train we got going here, everybody. Choo-choo. Colin Madden gifting a membership. We got Shit Show gifting a membership. Thank you. We got Pulper gifting a membership. Thank you. We got Flex gifting a membership. Thank you. We got Dark Match Tony. DP is right. If it gets under Borey's skin, if you call him a Lorax, or if you bring up anything sexual harassment with that, he's got several sexual harassment articles in Minnesota. That's why he had to leave and go to the Austin scene. But now he hates Austin too. Then he told him Austin was good for comedy. So yeah, he went there to escape all the sexual allegations that he has in Minnesota, which are numerous. Google it. There's news articles written about it. I can confirm Zumak is asking me to be on his show in AC. I mean, Stevie Lou, that's like 30-hour-old news. Is Stevie Lou in my chat room right now going like, Chad asked me to be on his show? Yeah, didn't we know all that earlier than yesterday? Chip Galloway, member for 10 months. Will there be poker with the Onion at Onion Con? Yeah, we're going to try to get a poker tournament going on a Sunday. If you're making plans, look, May 31st through June 2nd is the days I'm advertising this. We're going to have a welcome party and a stand-up show on Friday night is the plan. We'll be announcing all the participants. Saturday will be kind of an open day. In the afternoon, we'll start podcasts. There'll be one venue. It'll be nice and easy. And while their shows are on, there'll be all you can drink available. So like it'll be something for like $40, $50 for the weekend. 12 hours total or something. Open bar, well drinks, beer, wine, all you can drink while all the podcasts are on for a flat fee. So you can hang out, you can watch a podcast. If there's a podcast on you don't want to watch, you can hang out at the bar. It's going to be at a fun event place with like lots of other stuff to do. So if you just want to hang out at the bar and smoke and talk to people, if you want to go play other games, I'm not going to say what they are because it'll give away where we're going to be having this and stuff. But the announcement will be soon. And what is it, 40 or 50? It'll be 40 or 50. I'm just giving you a range. But we're working out all the stuff now. There'll be tickets for sale. There'll be early bird tickets for sale. Hopefully we'll be adding some performers to the thing. It's going to be a real loser fest. May 31st to June 2nd. Make plans. I would stay until the 3rd. I would stay until the Monday and fly out because we're going to be doing stuff Sunday too. So don't think I'll just fly out Monday or Sunday at 1. We might have the poker tournament Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. I don't know. So we're doing it. Yes, it's going to be at Dave and Buster's. So everybody with your question, is it going to be off strip? Will there be refreshments provided? Like, shut up. You'll find out when you find out. I mean, again, I wish this was a joke, but people really can't stop messaging me this shit. I mean, imagine if I sat and individually told everybody over DM what it was going to be. Why does that door have to have 2 deadbolts? I guess he lives in a bad area of town. I really do. I'll block your ass. I can't take mental midgets. So it's not going to be on the strip, I assume? Where's it going to be? Is it going to be downtown? Will there be hotel deals? How much are the drink tickets? Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for bringing that up. I am going to go over all this right now. Again, you might as well be fucking Zero Dark Tony or whatever his name is. Oh, hold on, I just got him confused with somebody else. Now, what is it? Zero Dark Tony? Yeah, he's the guy who like emails me and he's like, "Hey, I emailed you." And then by the way, I went over and looked in the email, he didn't. So I'm even more confused. Now I got a guy who messages me to tell me he emailed me. Then I go look for the email and it doesn't even exist. So now I'm even more baffled. I mean, this guy's playing 9D chess or something. I don't even reply anymore. I can't. And I'm not trying to be rude to you. I can't operate on a wavelength of a person you are. We're not the same. We're not, our frequencies don't gel. If you're the kind of person who fires off an email and then thinks, I'll go on Instagram and tell him that I sent him an email, I can't even focus on your fucking, like, we're not the same guy. I better let him know that and then I'll text him to tell him I sent him an Instagram message about the email. So I just can't. I can't. And if you're one of the people messaging me, again, there's a dozen at least messaging me like, "Hey, well, will there be, I'm worried about snacks during the podcast. Will there be somewhere we can get cheddar popcorn, or is that going to be?" It's like, why don't you wait until an announcement? You have questions about shit you made up in your head. I'm worried we're not going to be able to get our tires retread anywhere near the venue. Is there a revulcanizing shop somewhere nearby? I need to know. I can't. It's the same guy. One time he messaged me. He's like, "Hey, what's that courtroom show you did?" Yeah. Let me drop everything, Zero Dark Tony. I'll go to my channel. I'll search for it. And then I'll send you the link, because fuck me, right? Fuck my time. You can't search for a video. You need me to search for a video because it's my video? And then he does that thing where he's like, well, I didn't know who the guy was or what the... I searched NLO Court. Melton Court. And it's the first video that pops up. So I don't even know. And then you got other people in the chat. They're this guy. "I'm not coming to your event. I've never messaged you ever, so ban me." Yeah, that's what we're doing too. Again, I can't imagine what it's like to be so insignificant and such a loser that you need to shroud that over you like a personality. Yeah, I assume the majority of people aren't coming to the event. It's not feasible. First of all, you're probably too poor. It's gonna be $500, $700 to come out, get a hotel, watch the event, you and your wife. You don't have to announce that you're such a loser you're not coming. Just so you know, I've never sent you an email and I'm not coming to your event. Ban me. I guess ban me. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We ban people who don't come. He's never sent me a message. He's not coming to the event. Ban. We're in a world now where anything goes. So good luck, everybody. I can't wait till a man shows up with a gun and just ends it for me. I just, as if anyone gives a fuck. I've never messaged you and I'm not coming. Let me get my book out. What's his name again? Johnny Rando. Johnny will not be coming. All right, we hate to guys. The board's not going to like this. I'll tell you that. When they get word of it, guys, did you know Johnny Random's not coming? Yeah. Should we shut it down? I don't know. Should we discount the tickets? People are going to be upset. Oh, God. Imagine having so little in your life you have to make up victimhood things. I guess Melton's going to ban me now because I'm not coming. Yep. Yep, we do. We ban everyone who doesn't come to a future event that hasn't been announced. That's how we operate. Sorry. All right, that's Cory Adam. I can't. It's 2 hours of him sitting here with this guy coping about Melton. 2 hours of it, nonstop. How about a palate cleanser?
And we begin with a wild story on WFTV tonight. We have learned a used casket was sold on Facebook Marketplace without a local family's knowledge or.
Now, anybody care to figure out how this happened before they show it? Before they show anything? A used casket got sold. Now, just in your brain, start putting together what that looks like to you. If you know the story, don't say anything. But if you don't know the story, how would a used casket get sold? Wait until you see this. This has an angle to it. You're not gonna wanna. A used casket. Okay.
Used casket was sold on Facebook Marketplace without a local family's knowledge or consent. Good evening, I'm Greg Warman.
And I'm Martha Sigalski. An Orlando mom says she was horrified when friends sent her photos of the listing featuring her teenage daughter's special casket. It's right there.
Okay. When I saw this, are black people doing to their caskets what Mexican people do to their lowrider trucks when their children die? The old English font, Pedro, 1993 to 2006. Okay. This casket has a wrap. I've never seen anything like this. Anaya Jackson, of course, completely wrapped, blue and gold, with these stretched out photos of your dead baby girl on the side. You know, like when they make a cake and they get pictures on it. Okay, so now I'm even more confused because, like, okay, so a used casket got so like what? My grandma dies. I go to the funeral home. I'm like, I want to bury my grandma. We need a deal. Do you have any caskets in stock that are like maybe scratch and dent? And they're like, we do have one that was used for a little black girl. Now, it has been fitted with LED lighting, speakers, and a wrap. Mr. Green says, so you're just assuming she's black? Yes. 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 Anaya Johnson, Aniyyah Jackson. Yes. I'm not assuming she's black. I'm betting everything on it. I'm betting all my money and earthly possessions, as well as Corey's RV business, that people are saying it's Anya, it's Jewish. It's not, losers. It's Anaya. It's Anaya. Aniyyah. I'm telling ya.
She is now pleading for the new owner of the casket to do the right thing. She's also calling on...
Give our daughter back. It came with the girl. Yeah, pimp my casket. Yo, dog. We heard you like blue and gold and hate being alive. So we got you a casket. Inside, it's got 14 iPods. They should play music forever. We're playing Casey and JoJo's All My Life on loop. And the batteries in here should last 8 years. So you walk by her grave, you just hear it underground. someone like you. And I thank God and then I finally found you. He just, you hear it coming from under the ground.
The state to shut down the funeral home that she used. Our Nick Papantona is joining us live here in the studio tonight. Nick, this is not the first time you've actually done a story on this business.
No, the first time we ran into them was last year when the owner demanded payment before releasing a body to a family in front of us.
We're not releasing the body until you pay. You can keep her.
Which we've been told is not standard practice. This situation is strange, to say the least. The family says it's a promise broken.
I just cried and cried.
Cassandra Jackson remembers when she first got the text message. Her daughter's unique purple casket with her name and face plastered all over, selling for $78 on Facebook Marketplace.
$78! Caskets are thousands. Caskets are thousands of dollars. I mean, it looks like a nice casket. It looks like a nice casket. $78.
Anaya Jackson was 18 when someone killed her inside her home in March of 2021.
Someone.
The family turned to Celebration of Life Mortuary on Clarkana Ocoee Road to...
You never want to go to a mortuary in a strip mall. If your mortuary is right next to a Korean barbecue place, You never want your funeral home to just be nestled between a mailboxes, etc., and a laser tag facility. That's what you don't want as a dying girl's mother.
Cremate her. They say the funeral home encouraged them to purchase the $5,000 casket and wrap for the viewing with a promise.
He said it would be able to be used for other people in our family, and he would store it for us.
Hold on. So this family's buying a show casket on layaway? They said we'd be able to use it for other people in our family. Yeah, but you wrapped it with her. You wrapped it with her picture and name. Use it for other people in our family. How many clowns are we fitting in this car? You're only using it for the funeral and then what? Throw in a pine box and throw it underground? By the way, that's what they should do with everybody. The fact that we're burying these gorgeous, enameled, sanded down, polished, we're putting Thompson's water seal. These things are shinier than Jesus's bowling ball. Jesus. We bury these ornate, expensive, it really is crazy.
Place the loved ones into our care.
You can see the casket in the background of this Facebook video featuring Celebration of Life owner Takevius Bird and
Takevius Bird. Takevius Bird. Patrick, you just assume he's black? Yes. Takevius Bird? Yeah, I assume Takevius is probably an African-American gentleman. If I had to make a wager. God, he doesn't like that you archived his channel. What? Who, Cory? Please tell me there will be a memory game. Nope. That's done. Is marijuana going to be allowed? Oh, at the event? I don't know. Be Smiley, thank you for your super stickers. Melton's dog doesn't have insurance. That's not true. FIGO, baby. My dog has FIGO. Can we do a fundraiser at Onion Con to replace my riddled cancerous bones? Get a used casket for me, please. Inward casket, preferably. Newport special. Jesus Christ. Melton's dog doesn't have insurance. Sending this clip to Jesse. Gorilla casket. Yep. Gorilla casket. That'd be a good domain name to get. Roger Rodriguez, 32 months as a member. As a Mexican American, gorilla. I plan on having my car wrapped when you pass. Rest in power, Captain Daddy, 1978 to 2028. 1979 for the children.
January of 2022. Family members say they didn't think anything of the casket until the marketplace listing, with the description that the funeral home went out of business and the seller suggested
No bodies were in them. No, it doesn't come with a body. Look at this ad. Due to the response, will no longer apply to is this available? If it's still up, it's available. No bodies were in them. No, it does not come with a body. It was from a funeral home storage locker that went out of business. It's a real casket made of steel, S-T-A-L. It's located in St. Cloud. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's located in St. Cloud. Whoa. How much to have this dropped off on Aaron's doorstep? It's $78 for the casket. How much to get a steel toe hoodie and just put it in this casket and have it left on his door? I would spend $78 to use that as a cooler for barbecue. Yeah, you could turn it into a smoker. You could turn this into a custom smokehouse.
suggesting the casket be used as a Halloween
decoration or maybe a toolbox. Hold on, but they say no bodies were ever in them. But didn't they have a funeral for their little girl in this? They said that they bought the coffin for $5,000. They used it for a funeral for their daughter. I imagine then the daughter was cremated or buried in a Ziploc. And then they were going to store the coffin to use for other members of the family. But now they're saying there are no bodies in it. So
decoration or a toolbox, despite Bird and Celebration of Life being very
Tacavius Bird. I can't. A guy named Tacavius Bird. Reminds me of this.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
very much open. What explanation did he give you?
He said that he was at church, that he'll call me back.
Did he ever call you back?
No.
Well, Black church does go really long, to be fair to them.
Accounts from family members, former Celebration of Life employees, and the marketplace seller suggest Anaya Jackson's casket and one other found their way into a storage unit. That unit was eventually auctioned off when...
Isn't a casket really a storage unit? Do you need to put it in a storage unit? A casket is a storage unit.
The bill stopped being paid. The person who bought the unit said a woman representing the funeral home called him to buy it back, but never showed up with the payment. He said the man who now owns the casket does not want to be contacted or sell or give the casket to the family.
Yeah, I could turn that into a smoker.
I just want the casket back. I mean, that's the last thing really that she laid in. And
So they lied. She was in there. They said no bodies have ever been in it. And then this mother is like, that was the last thing she laid in. That was the last thing she laid in. You know what I'm saying?
just want it back.
I will get the money back. Bird and Celebrations of Life have been under investigation by the state since this story ran last year, when he demanded payment before releasing a body to a different funeral home picked by the...
Again, that's how you know, too. If they're like, no bodies were in it, don't worry. It's like, let me smell.
Family, even though he wasn't licensed.
Meanwhile, there's just a giant yellow grease stain on the little pillow. You're like, you telling me a little black girl didn't lay in here? Come on! With the grease. I'm not even being racist. Black people they do the Grecian gold in their hair. Because it's dry and crackly. Like a gorilla. The hair, not the people. The hair. The hair is not dissimilar to a gorilla's Hair file. I'm comparing hair now. Okay.
To work with families directly. The state sent him a cease and desist letter ordering him to stop acting like a licensed funeral director in March. Days later, we watched investigators make an unannounced visit to his business. Celebration of Life is listed on Thursday's Board of Funeral, Cemetery, and Consumer Services agenda under disciplinary action. Bird did not respond to any of our questions for the story, but after that surprise inspection in the spring, he told us this.
Everything is in order. Our license number is F. Thank you for coming to.
This is Tacavius Bird, and he acts like a real Tacavius Bird.
Celebrations of Life Mortuary. One of the mottos here is that we continue to provide families with a heartfelt experience with dignity and class.
Bird was arrested last month. Police say he stole a rental car. Court records also show he's also being sued by a casket company in part for non-payment.
And the way this all played out, Nick, the way I understand it, the family told you they bought the casket so that their loved one could be honored at the funeral. Then she was cremated. They owned the casket, and they want it back because it's their property.
I mean, that should have been in the first 2 minutes of this story. Finally, we get an explanation. But Jesus Christ. Tacavius motherfucking Bird.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
Oh, God. Thanks for reminding me. I sent you an email at 9 o'clock. All right, let's go over there. Holy shit. Ian Hawk says, none of these are mine. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've never seen anything like this. But I used to work at a sign shop that did vinyl wraps, and this is typical for certain groups. Should we show Ian Hawk's email? Fucking hell. Ian Hawk says these are typical mother, daughter, sister. Hold on, is this a phone number? Oh, no, it's a year. I mean, wow. Wow. That's something. You have to be somebody to be so bold. Look at that gold. No, this is some black people shit. This is definitely some black people shit. I've been to a lot of funerals, parents, grandparents. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, this is that place in the mall that airbrushes sweatshirts, right? Holy shit. They made them all look like those Jesus candles. Look at this. Full-length body shots of the dead on the caskets. What the fuck? These look like kinder kids. You know what I mean? Like, I want to peel them and eat the chocolate. Speaking of, I want to be buried in this. He loved chocolate. He loved chocolate. He wanted to be buried. Have Cadbury sponsor my funeral. People are like, how did this whole family of black people die? Well, you know, probably a barbecue. We can't be. Sure. Holy shit. Look at this guy. He's got stacks. Oh, no. No. You can't take it with you. You can't take it with you, dog. You can't take it with you, dog. I mean, that's bananas. Let me get out of the way so you can appreciate the full glory of this. And when I die, I take my money with me. I hand it out to God. And he's buying everybody in heaven a shot. He's buying everybody up in heaven a shot with all these hundreds and hundreds Jesus. Oh, wow. This one's got George Floyd, a black baby, Breonna Taylor, caution tape, blood. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at this. And then it's just a tribute. Eric Garner, Rashad Brooks. Whoa. What a tribute. What a tribute. LA casket wraps. Trayshawn Williams. I'll always remember him like this. What is this? What even is this? A ninja? Is that a bike? How do you pick what font you're going to honor your dead thug with? Trayshawn Williams. Brothers of the Sun. Hot Boys. Oh, yeah? Trayshawn died? From the Hot Boys? Hot Boys! Hot Boy! Hot. Where is it? Hot Boys! We got the Hot Boys. I mean, what in the fuck? Oh, there you go. That's got to be legal. Versace. That way they let him into heaven. They know he was worth something. That's one of the weirdest hold on, what is this? Aaron was talking about how he's accepted his position and knows he won't grow on YouTube. He said he's praying to get a job on radio. Not sure if you saw it. I mean, I can't tell what's a work and what's not. Oh, wow. Hold on a second. I'm getting some inside information from my source at the Shuli Corporation. As always, you did not get this from me. It's from my internal source at the Shuli Corp, which I'm not sure is the real name of the company. Rustic Cuts is proudly black owned. Behind the scenes, they were pissed off about some of the racism from Bob. I'm trying to rephrase this. Apparently, the speculation is that Bob was moving to a new channel to keep the meat sponsorship and... Okay, I can't without giving out. You saying Bob lost him the Rustic Cut sponsorship based off... racism? Rustic Cuts is black owned? No wonder the steak is so good. Black Angus. So... All right, somebody sent me this steel toe clip. They said we have to watch this steel toe clip. Aaron responding to a super chat.
Doesn't look so divine, am I right? Sid Seraph with $49.99 says, let's go. Let's go indeed. I believe that puts us $65 away. All right, guys, wrap it up. Put a wrap on that shit. $65 away from hammering it out. You guys do the rest. Sid, thank you very much, but let's have everybody else throw in the other $65. They're saying Adam Devine looks downsy. I'd go with that.
Yeah, like I said, that's one of those people where I'm like, no, you do not look attractive. Although I will say this, there's a clip here from the Claw movie where he did at least do a fair amount of like physical transformation. He looks pretty.
So I guess they're saying like Aaron reacted to $50. You know, Aaron's whole goal every day is to get $350. So somebody just gave him $50. This is how Aaron reacted.
Doesn't look so divine, am I right? Sid Seraph with $49.99 says, let's go indeed. I believe that puts us $65 away. All right, guys, wrap.
When Aaron gets $50, now yesterday we had Reza give $50 like 4 times. You know, insane. There's not a reaction I could really do that is appreciative. You know, I'm not going to do a backflip. You won't see me laying down on the ground doing this every day. But it's appreciated. Aaron gets $50, and the first words out of his mouth are, we need 65 more. Aaron gets $50 from a fan. The first words out of his mouth are, we got 65 to go, guys. It's so close. It's so close. But we do have 65 left to go. So let's not get too stoked about the 50, you know?
It's bad enough that you done stole my $312. Now you make fun of my son, Ray Casket. I don't understand you honky motherfuckers.
My son Ray's casket. Pulper, $50. Whoa! 50. You know, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, but you know, something, act like you've that $50 is great, but we do have 300 more to make for this show. So thank you, Pulper, but settle down. More money, please. More money. More money, please. Every time you get money, it just reminds you of how much more money you need. So that's a fun show.
For please, sir, for please. I just want my casket back. You dumb motherfucking white honky ass bitches. My casket will be wrapped in Crown Royal bags. Fuck you and your traditional funerals.
April looks like a bird, but not like a cute small one. I'm talking about a condor, baby.
I'm talking about a condor, baby. April looks like a really cool bird.
April looks like a really cool bird today.
Oh my God. Well, you hit the like button, guys. I can't believe it, but Fearless didn't get us to 200. And if you could help us get there, that would mean a lot. So hit the like button and help us climb those charts. You know? Peter Skywalker says, chill, girl. Ain't nobody racist here. I think that's not true. I think we could probably prove otherwise if we were given the time to show our work on some sort of paper. You know?
April looks like a really cool bird today.
Can we leave the racism behind? I'd like to show you a guy named Crazy Joe. Now, people have been around this show. We've been covering Crazy Joe since 2015. But he's back, and he's creating, and I want to get away from the racism. Let's get into Crazy Joe today. Okay? This is a guy you might know.
Be fucking thrilled and honored
that I actually come down here now to make videos because I'm reclaiming my fucking channel. So you should be. You should be fucking honored. Because I'm not interested in making videos. I just forego one of my sites because social media sites, because all they care about is following and liking me.
Hold on 1 second. I think I got the wrong video. I got a couple Crazy Joe things, and I might have clicked the wrong one. We got a couple Crazy Joe things. Apologies. Where's my shit? Where's my sheet? Where's my shit sheet? The sheet that I shit in when I need to take a big shit. Crazy Joe. Paste. Okay. No more racism.
You see, we're in big trouble as a white race.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Did he see the casket video?
The white race represents the great people that came to this country from Europe.
Jesse, get out of here. You're not going to like this.
I don't know the exact year. It must have been in the 1900s.
I hope you guys want a history lesson. This is called We Are in Huge Trouble as a Race of People White. That's the name of this video.
And we had a flow of immigrants, very similar to what we have now. But those people did the right thing. Our government was not as corrupt as it is today with the leftist, liberal, douchebag, libtard, democratic, communist, Marxist government that we have right now.
Democratic, libtard, communist, Marxist government that we have right now. We got to come up with an acronym for that.
Leaning toward a new world order. And they came here legally. And they made America great. With advances in medicine and technology.
And then the monkey race came along. I mean, this guy, he gets...
And now you have Mr. Singh in the laboratory trying to come up with a solution.
So he thinks Indians are dumb. I won't even go see a doctor unless they're Indian. We had a bunch of white people come over here and invent stuff. Now we have doctors in laboratories pretending they are finding solutions. What?
You know, Mr. Singh is very intelligent. He went to college in New Delhi. Those are very, very good schools in New Delhi, India, and in the whole country of India.
Jesus Christ.
No, I got to give it to the Indians. They're pretty smart people. You know what I mean? I don't know if I feel comfortable having one as a doctor, but I sure like their food. Anyway, if I can get serious now for...
I don't know if I feel comfortable having one as a doctor. Anyway, if I can get serious now for a minute.
For a moment. As soon as I found out that Biden let all those people cross the border, I knew that we were in big trouble. Because who's going to stop Biden from releasing, these people from crossing the line?
As soon as I saw Biden let those people over the border, I knew we were in trouble. Because who's going to stop Biden from stopping those people from crossing the line? Well, we got a very high info voter over here, guys. We got a very informed man who's articulate and succinct.
Nobody.
Compound Media audition tape. Yep.
because the people that are in charge right now are the Democrats, the leftist liberal douchebags. We're involved in a war right now. There's a civil war going on right now, but there's no
Sybil War. Remember Sybil?
No bullets, and there's no guns, and there's no artillery, and there's no tanks and RPGs. I think only the Arabs have RPGs.
I think only Arabs have RPGs. I mean, what the fuck? I think only Arabs have RPGs.
And this is a war for the survival of our country. But because of what Biden did, he caused irreversible, possibly, unless Trump, I was going to say Biden has caused irreversible damage to our country's borders and security.
Unless.
That we may never be able to recover.
Well, you said it was irreversible, so we can't. You can't go like, we've done such irreversible damage, we may never be able to undo it. It's like, well, you already deemed it as undoable. So, yeah, you don't have to.
As a nation. And unless Donald Trump gets in and deports, because a lot of these people, when they find out that Donald will get back into office, I know it's not going to happen. He's either going to be in jail or they'll come up with something to.
Donald Trump is not going to jail. Will everyone knock that off? I mean, you don't pay attention to the world we live in if you think Donald Trump is going to jail. I mean, I hear some idiot say that almost every other day. Like, Trump's actually looking at jail time. No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Stop that. I mean, Trump is never going to jail, you idiots.
Corrupt other officials like the Supreme Court. And all his challenges will be denied and he'll be arrested. It doesn't really look good. I mean, if you have a country that is that is all these people at the border, releasing them to here and suffocating us. I mean, there's over 1 million illegal aliens that just came into this country.
Now, Joe lives in the Hudson Valley, Poughkeepsie, New York. He's as far away from the Mexican border as you can get. Even all the problems in New York City with that Eric Adams is having to deal with, like, doesn't affect Joe. So he's like in a small town, upstate New York, bitching about immigrants. He's never seen a Mexican person in his life.
That is power. That is the government controlling that situation. They want to fuck us, the American white people.
Yes.
And
fuck the American white people.
If this is happening, not that it's happening now, then we know who's really in charge. It's the Democratic leftist liberal douchebags that are in charge of the government.
The
And
government.
why you see all this chaos going on at the border.
The government.
This was Joe's idea and the Democratic Party's idea to say we need these people here so they can vote Democrat, and we'll never deal with.
Hold on, people are saying Poughkeepsie's crawling with immigrants. There's a bunch of. Okay, I can't.
A person like Donald Trump again. So right now, I know Donald is trying to fight. He's not going to give up, but I don't have much confidence that, and that's why I sometimes I just turn away from the TV, because as much as I would like Donald to be president, it's not going to happen. I don't think. Not because I don't want it to happen. Of course I want it to happen. That's my boy from Queens, New York. But unfortunately, the odds are just.
Joe always reps New York, but he hasn't been back to New York in forever.
The Democrats have gained incredible power and strength. They run the Congress, they run the government, they run this, they run that. And that's why you see blackface people on TV, which is reverse discrimination against.
What? The Democrats run the government and Congress, and that's why you see blackface people on TV. Now, when he says blackface people on TV, I think he means black people, not white people doing blackface. That's why you see blackface on TV.
And that's why you see blackface people on TV, which is reverse discrimination against white people.
Yeah, when he says blackface people, he means black people. He just means minority. Why is your face all black? I mean, everything's all black on me. Ah!
Look, let me tell you something. I don't respect the Chocolato people.
Yeah, he calls black people chocolatos and chocolato nigs. He says that a lot. The problem with the chocolato nigs is it's like, Jesus Christ. Chocolatos. I forgot he calls them chocolatos. I forgot that.
I don't respect the Chocolato people. They are a danger.
And he pronounces it like it's a tribe. My advice to the Chocolato people, to the many generations of Chocolatos who have come before.
Respect the Chocolato people.
Chocolato.
They are a danger, a clear danger to our country's security. They're involved in drugs,
casket recycling,
gangs, and the other people that are as much or more dangerous than the Chocolatos are the Hispanic, Latino, San Salvador, Honduras.
San Salvador. Hold on. Who?
Latino, San Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua. All these Latin American countries with their drug cartels and their fentanyl and everything coming here to America.
With their Jesus candles and their rice.
And they just done took over the drug trade. And these people are a threat to our national security. Think about it.
Think about it. Hello. It's also affecting climate change. The darker the people on the ground, the more sun they absorb, the hotter it gets. 2 black people moved in next to me. It's been the hottest summer ever. Coincidence? I think not. It's the Chocolato global warming.
And they're making money, taking advantage of
Hello, exactly.
of those people, the immigrants. Even though they're all Spanish, there's no such thing as friends when it comes to the drug cartels. They want to make the money, and they will make the money. And it's really funny how these migrants, if they're so poor, how they can afford the mule prices.
That is funny. That is funny.
Being the drug cartel mules that transport these people in big trucks and trains and everything, and or how they get them across the border. I guess these guys practically willed their property in Mexico to the drug cartels. Like everything they possess, money, stocks, banks, whatever. Not that they have stocks, but you know what I'm saying. They probably gave it all to the fucking cartel.
Not that a beaner could figure out how to purchase a stock, but you know, whatever they have, chiclets, pieces of a blanket, rat fur, whatever Mexicans use for money. You know, not that they have stocks or dollars, but, you know, beans, any sort of dried legume.
Cartels. So the cartels are rich as all hell. So as a white race, we are so badly in trouble.
We're canceled. We're so fucked.
And this agenda, this new world order, government is pushing white people and pushing white people and pushing white people and pushing white people. And I think some of the acts of violence that have been, like the shootings and everything that's been going on, I think it's a revolt against this government for the way they have treated white people like shit. It's all about elitism, being elite. These white liberal leftist douchebags. It's not they don't care. You know, I mean, they're white, but they don't have white values. Their values are evil, and it's about corruption, money, the mentality of the Masons, the mentality of the New World Order.
The Masons? You talking about the Freemasons? Or just some guys he knows that lay brick? The problem is the Masons.
The mentality of a superior group of people. It has nothing to do with race. It's all about a superior group of people.
It's nothing to do with race, but it's these Chocolado Hispanics, Salvadors, but nothing to do with race.
And those people are the ones that are, you know, that let all those people cross that border. That's part of that society.
Oh, God. It never stops. We are going to be getting into Crazy Joe because he started his new channel. He's very active. It's happening. It's happening. So we are going to be getting into Crazy Joe. Saddle in for that. Real quick reminder, we got new stuff over in our store that you're going to love. Gummy Chainsaw has some great new designs. And you're going to want to check those out. Head over to nobodylikesonions.com/store. You're going to love the new Bowers Raider logo tee. That's great. We got the Chad Zumach Drunk Man shirt. We got the Hack Flag shirt. And some other new designs, including the Rick's Employee Tee is back. The back of this one you're going to love. Spider Alamar, Amazon Spider Alamar, and of course, Air Zumach. These designs are not to be missed. They're in the store now. Pick something up. Of course, all the old stuff there. Nannerpuss, the Rot Pockets initiative, and all the winter stuff. Hoodies, jackets, normal shirts. 9 new hats also in the mix yesterday. So head over to the store. All new stuff, refreshed. For the winter, you're going to love it. Check it out. Pick something up. Support the show today, okay? And get into it. You're going to love the way you smell, taste, see, and feel about all of it. All right, we had a reaction from Mersh. A lot of people were concerned about Mersh almost passing out on his stream, but now Mersh wants you to know that if you worry about him, you're gay. He's also figured out how to put a Cash App QR code up where his chat normally is. So I gotta get out of the way of this, huh? So now he's filled up his chat room with a giant QR code. Here we go.
Lot of faggotry in my DMs tonight. Lots of it.
Guess we're not going to be monetized tonight.
We might get into that later. But we got videos. We got fun. It's Wednesday night. Let's get after it.
Drinking Yingling out of a can, smoking cigarettes inside, and doing dabs.
By the way, is anybody asking if I'm okay? I'm fine. If I want to make something clear. I want to make something very clear right now to all of you out there, to the casual listeners who we love, to the weirdos that we got a fish lunch, to the weirdos who, irregardless of how many times we have been very clear in this community, to keep your
First of all,
parasocial faggotry at the door when you come here. If anyone, and I mean if any of you, ever DM me because you're concerned, and your concerns are based on that loser Kinoshay's tweets, you're dead to me. You are.
Who's Kinoshay?
Absolutely dead to me. That was so. I just got the most retarded wall of text that I've gotten in probably, hey, the entire year. Am I right? Ha 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 ha. Because it's the third. Don't DM me that shit. Don't do it. Don't DM me your phone numbers, and I'm very concerned about you. And if you want to reach out to,
I gotta say something here.
If you ever,
people who go like Melton and Mersh are the same guy. It happens a lot. You know, beards, fat, whatever. Mersh is a disgusting slob. Just hear me out here. We're both wearing black shirts, Mersh and I. Mersh's is so faded, it looks gray blue. It's so fucking faded and worn. He also never, like, these things have to be clean. These mic screen, like, you know, every week you got to take this off, clean it. It catches spit. Even if you don't intend it to, it catches spit, and you should keep it clean where there's no detritus all over it. You shouldn't be able to tell, looking at it, which end gets talked into. There's no, you know. Look at the gross film and thick spittle. I mean, it's a cake of tobacco spit. That thing's never been washed, ever. It changes colors. It goes from black to this. And again, you know, you'll see crumbs on this guy's shirt all the time. Doritos dust.
What? Look at a video on a Kinoshay tweet, and you feel the need to reach out to me like that? Holy shit! You really don't worry about me, please. Do not worry about me, because if you're trauma dumping in my DMs and then giving me your phone number so we can talk about my feelings, you need help, not me. I'm not the one who needs help. I'm not the one who's changing the terms of this arrangement that's been going on about 7 years now. Don't ever do that shit again.
Pretty cool background, though.
You know who you are. That was a pathetic display, if I've ever seen one. Don't ever do that shit. You will always be mocked by me for that.
First of all, nobody cares. A fat loser. You will always be mocked by me for that. So, okay? I'll make fun of you if you do that. It's like Mersh. I mean, the fact that this guy just made it on my radar last year, it's like, holy shit. And the fact that I've met him in person blows my mind. But there are these pockets of these losers. They've deluded themselves into thinking they're like the biggest thing on the internet. Mersh thinks he's like a big internet guy. It's like Kevin. Kevin thinks he's huge. Chad thinks he's huge. Rogan's watching me. Chad thinks Joe Rogan watches him. He's one of the 91. Or Joe Rogan sitting around like, I gotta go. I hope this is up later. Joe Rogan's sitting there messaging chat. Will this be up later? I gotta go. Are you gonna plug your hot sauce 3 times again? Okay, I'll watch it later.
Apparently, I had another stroke because I took a dab and I fucking stroked out again. Yeah, I take very powerful dab hits. Shit happens. But look, to the person who did that, I won't out them, but to the person that did that,
what's he talking about?
You should know better. You've been around here long enough. You should know better. Don't ever do that shit.
He sounds like Gino. Gino made that video talking to me, even though I never watch his show. Someone sent a clip to me. I had no idea. He was on his show talking to me and laying down the law to me. I get a clip, literally. I don't know what show it's from or when it's from. I imagine it's something to do with the Chad stuff. But he was like, and don't ever do that again, Melton. Don't you ever get out of pocket with me like that again. It's like, first of all, I don't even know what you're talking about. And also, shut the fuck up. One thing you'll never see me do is telling people not to do that to me again. You look like an idiot. You look like a fucking idiot. First of all, shut the fuck up. You know, it's like Kevin, like Melton. You better not come. If you know what's good for you, you won't come to AC. It's like, well, I'm coming. Now what? Well, you look dumb because you said you implied you were going to do something. So, and we all know you're not. You're hiring bodyguards, not mercenaries. So you just look dumb. It's like, you can't, don't say that stuff. You look stupid. And you better not ever do that again, Melton. Get out of pocket with me like that. It's like, first of all, I don't even know what I did. I don't even remember what the clip was addressing. Second of all, you're talking to nobody. I wasn't watching your show, and you're telling me? Okay. So Mersh is on here wagging his finger. You know who you are. You better never do that to me again. It's like, you're a fucking idiot on the internet. You're a fat nobody. Anybody will do anything they want to you over and over and over again, Pudgy. Just like they will to me. I can't imagine me doing that. Don't ever say my beard's wispy again. Don't ever get out of pocket like that again. And Colt C marches in here, wispy bearded fuck. And I'm like, well, what are my options for recourse here? Nothing? Fuck. But I told him he better not do that again. And then he did it again. Fuck. I look dumb if I don't do something.
All right. If I want to speak to somebody about my feelings, then I will fucking talk to family or friends or any various number of people that are a part of my real life here in Meat Space.
Oh, friends.
Jesus fucking Christ. I gotta read that shit 2 minutes before the fucking show starts. Fuck out of here. I'm sick of this community shit. Hey, man, reach out to me, man. For what? For what am I gonna reach out to you for? Anyway, salute. First drink of the night. How little baseball titles. Now I'm real fired up. Starting off out of the gate strong tonight, right?
If I was worried, I'd talk to my friends. I'd talk to all my friends about it. I wouldn't reach out to you. I have plenty of friends that I could reach out to in any given time. So thank you. Hello. I have so many friends.
Oh, that's too loud. Salute. To what we want.
I can't stop the purring.
That was some of the gayest shit I've ever read.
So he's drinking whiskey, yingling out of a can, doing dabs, and smoking.
I'm worried about you. Don't ever. What have always been the rules around here, Triple N?
What have always been the rules around here? What a weird question. Hey, what have always been the rules around here? What have always been the rules? around here.
Don't get attached to the internet funny, man. Right? One rule. Don't create emotional burdens for me to carry any more than a woman I'm fucking would do that.
So again, all these guys who never get. By the way, did you hear Chad and Ray talking about getting laid? I'm not kidding. I really think Chad hasn't been laid in a year. The way they talk about fucking is like if you're in a relationship having sex several times a week or whatever, like sex. It's just sex. If you're single, you're having sex. Chad's like, if I ever had sex, I'd tell everybody. Chad said it. If I had sex, I'd be telling everybody. I'm not even kidding. 50-year-old guys who cannot get laid. And I'm not here to brag or like boast or anything, but I'm like, I'm kind of a sex guy. Like I want to be like they're talking about like what day did it happen on? Do you remember? Like what was it like? They're like, I mean, I'm not kidding. They're talking about it like it was a solar eclipse, a once in a lifetime thing. Do you remember where you were? How did it go down? What were you wearing? Where did it? It would not surprise me, and I'm not even joking when I say this, that Chad hasn't had sex in months and months and months, maybe a year. Now, look, maybe it's not their thing, but this all goes to the argument. There's some weird asexual or gay component there. Or some shame. Again, like imagine being a woman who gets set up on a date with Chad. You Google him, all the stuff with Chad comes up. You Google Chad, it's all NLO. Then you look up his name, you find all these reports, arrest records, stalking charges, drove into a tree. Then let's say you even go on the date with him, but he brings you over to his house. You walk in, he's got not even framed, taped, scotch taped, cello taped for MGD. Up to his wall, just half-assed posters of himself. Hey, do you play basketball? What is this poster? No, that's from 15 years ago when I had a job and a car and an apartment. And this poster? It's another one of mine. And this calendar over here that says 2020 with all empty dates. Oh, yeah, I stopped using that. I track all my dates on a different calendar now. It's called the Cory Adams comedy calendar. It's completely empty. There are no tickets available. Don't ask. Right. Happens all the time. Sit down, Zumach. Why are you lying about my AC show? Why are you lying? If you quote me again, I will copyright strike you. 2024, I will make April come. Pulper, did someone say hot sauce plug? Use promo code SPURG. True story. Beloved chatter. Chad and Ray are the two stepbrothers in their tree fort talking about how much love they are going to make. Yeah, but nobody wants to pull their dick out first. No, I could totally fuck. I fuck a lot. I could totally fuck. If I wanted to fuck, I could fuck.
If I'm fucking a chick and she sent me the wall of texts I got in my DMs tonight, I would have stopped fucking her promptly.
So Mersh wants you to believe he's the kind of guy, he's got this harem of women, and he lays down the law. They know he's the boss. If any one of the bitches he was fucking talked to him like that, he wouldn't be fucking them anymore. They'd be off to the curb.
DV said, now you name dropped him. No. This was not Triple N. Triple N was just, he's one of the guys in chat that like knows the rules. I was not implying that it was Triple N that wrote it. That wasn't the case, DV. What I was saying was Triple N's a guy who knows the rules, so I was doing it military style, like I was deferring to a staff sergeant that's like, what are the rules, staff sergeant? Don't get attached to the man on the internet. Thank you, Triple N. That's more than what I meant. No, it wasn't Triple N that wrote.
He stands up and readjusts himself in this chair every 2 minutes. It's the third time he's done it. Get a comfortable chair. I can't look, this Secret Labs, I didn't think it would be. It's a great chair. It's a great chair. So, was it $600? Yes. But for somebody like me who spends hours, this chair has improved my posture. It's a little uncomfortable at first. Again, for a guy like me, I have no ass. I know people don't. I'm shaped like a cake pop. Skinny legs, big up top. Big chest, big tummy, big head, small dick, small legs, small butt. I have no padding on my ass. My wife made fun of me all the time. She's like, Rick has a better ass. I'm like, yeah, of course. Rick has a better everything. Leave me alone. I love my Nannerpuss hoodie. Okay is a treasure. Oh, Cardiff's kid, CK, is a treasure. Sorry, it's very small font on here, and I find it very annoying. Right, Kev?
Melton, I'm over. And then point in your your satanic and oppressive Discord server. And it's just a bunch of nerds talking about Dungeons and Dragons and being gay with each other. All the nefarious channels are hidden from me, so I can't see the toxic stuff. I just re-rolled a new character, a level 20 undead Lich King with necromancy powers and negative 10 charisma. Oh, and you remind me of an orangutan, too. Eat some more pork, you human sack of cholesterol. And me murkiti and me got a headshot. Said, hey, it's and I'm sorry. Well, it's
great job.
I'm 50.
If I had sex, I'd tell everybody all about it. If I had a Lexus, I'd take so many pictures.
Yeah,
but show the Roadcaster I said I had. No way, man. I'm no monkey.
Right. Yeah, that's a great point. I didn't even think about that. He's like, Chad's like, if I had a Lexus, I'd never stop telling people about it. It's like, yeah, I did that. It's old news. The Lexus. Who cares? Do you think I really cared about it and was bragging about it? That was the bit. You're the ones who all acted like I was really going around going like, Lexus is the nicest car. Dollars can purchase. That was the bit. Bob Stinks, formerly Lenny Stinks, new member. Thank you very much. And Flex gifting another membership. Hey, grab a membership. They're $1.99. You can participate in the chat here. You can watch all the shows that are live on the channel just for $1.99. We may raise it this year, too. We may make all the lower memberships to $4.99 tier, just to make it fair to the gifted. But grab yourself a membership, support the channel. Again, new stuff over on the store today. NobodyLikesOnions.com/store. And, of course, the Overdose, as usual. Sign up, support the program. There's never been a better way. Can we go watch some Bauer? He's got a new video that the title of it has piqued my curiosity. The title is My Life Was Silenced. Michael Ray Bauer, My Life Was Silenced. Now, he hasn't done any of his walking. He's been for 2 months now. Every Monday he's going to do a walkie-talkie. He's yet to do one. He's never, ever, ever left the house and done a walkie-talkie. Every Wednesday, he does a video where he gives you an excuse of why he hasn't started the podcast or the walkie-talkie yet, but it is coming, and I'm starting to get used to the excused videos, frankly. These are becoming more and more entertaining than anything.
And I am using my phone that sometimes doesn't work with audio. It goes in and out, but I'm not quite sure. But as long as I make noise or there's noise in the background, which you might hear, I think the audio works correctly most of the time.
So he has a stick that he's going to bang on the wall when he's not talking to make noise. And he also has his TV on in the background because he said that he figured out why his mic doesn't work. There has to be constant noise. So he's got himself a stick that he's going to bang on the wall.
So I'm giving y'all an update and a resolution video, and I hope it works. But if the audio goes in and out, you know the problem with my damn phone. And we can talk about fixing it. We can talk about fixing it another day. I don't know what's going to happen. But now you guys know why I haven't been able to do walkie-talkies.
Now you know why I can't do shows. Guys, I needed a new phone to do shows. So I bought a used phone that the mic doesn't work on. So now I can't do shows, guys, because my phone doesn't have a mic that works. Don't you get it? First, I couldn't do shows because I didn't have equipment. So I bought equipment that doesn't work. Now I can't do a show because my equipment doesn't work. But I'm also out of money because I spent all my money on equipment that doesn't work. So it's really not my fault. I'm starting in 2025. We're going to have a new... I can't walk. My phone is broken. Yep.
My phone officially works with the audio. I don't know. But that being said, if this video works with sound in the background, maybe that keeps the audio running. What happens? It goes in and out. But if it works this video even a little bit better after I watch this back, then I know that I have to make noise in the background or something to fix the audio.
So now imagine you're in the apartment next to him and you just constantly hear him banging his stick on the wall to keep the mic from cutting out. I mean, this building gets worse and worse every day.
So this is a tester video as well. But here we go. I also have another that does work with the video and audio. And maybe I can hack into that one because it doesn't. Apple bricked it. Like, whatever. They stopped making updates for it and it got bricked.
That is what happens. One time I went to check to see if there was an update for my phone. It said no updates, and then it stopped working. So that is what they do.
But I can hack it and break it open, and then I can eventually use the video and audio from that phone and hopefully do walkie-talkies.
Just to be clear, he couldn't do walkie-talkies because he didn't have a phone. But then he bought a phone, but it doesn't work. So now he can't do them because his phone doesn't work. But he has an old phone that he's had for a while where everything works. So maybe he'll hack that. It's like, why didn't you do that in the first place?
To my computer and then post it on the YouTube because that phone will not go count or straight to YouTube.
No, beloved chatter, that was the opposite. No, my phone was telling me it had an update for my watch and it wouldn't update it. We have an update for your watch. Okay. Not available though. Okay. But we already started updating the watch and now we're not going to finish updating the watch. Okay. Well, now my watch doesn't work. Right. Can you just put it back to the old software so it works? No. There's an update. Okay. Can you give me the update? No. Okay, well, can you just put it back so that the watch works, like it tells time? No. Really? I don't.
Because I can't get the updated applications on the phone because they bricked it because it was old and broke or whatever. And so there's a lot. I have an iPad that I have. It doesn't download the applications that I need.
They almost bricked my iPad. It won't download the applications it needs. I mean, I don't even know what that means. My iPad won't download the applications it needs. What does that even mean?
No more, but it still turns on the camera and all that, and I can videotape and do decent audio with that. And that's what I did the other day, but I have to upload it to my PC, who's old and a POS as well. And then I have to put it on YouTube. Problems, guys. But I'm doing my best. But I just wanted to give you guys this.
He doesn't edit the videos at all, so I don't know why he has it transformed to his computer first. Does he not know that you can upload your video from the phone to YouTube? He's like, no, I gotta rip it to a computer that's probably slower than the phone, if you think about it.
Video, and I wanted to see if I fixed my phone. I changed a couple of settings on audio and video capture, like frames per second, and looseless audio, compression audio.
Looseless audio compression.
I don't know what I did, but it seemed like it was working better. Then I started to witness that when I
mean, why would you choose to bang that pole on your walls to make noise? Your TV's on in the background. You don't have to keep scratching up your walls with this.
Make noises, or it constantly records, or I constantly talk, that maybe the audio won't go in and out like it used to after I made these setting changes. So it's very complicated. It's very stupid.
His pants are looseless.
I don't understand it. So I hope this video is not that bad with bad.
Looseless means there's no loose, right? Tight. So his pants are the looseless as they get.
Add audio and then I will be using this camera until maybe I'm able to hack the other one and fix that one to do walkie-talkies, because that's part of my New Year's resolution. And I got a lot of other fears beyond my non-working phone to do walkie-talkie videos. I just have bad equilibrium.
What is this? Now there's a new affliction. I've never heard this. I have bad equilibrium. I'm unable to stand.
So when I'm doing a lot of things, if I don't focus on the ground, I might fall.
If I don't focus on the ground, I'll fall and hurt myself. If I don't focus on the ground, I might fall and hurt myself.
I really haven't been able to wipe lately with my continuing issues and mental. My wiping stick doesn't match my new banging stick, so I'm really not able to use it. I'm hopeful that I will find a wiping stick that matches my banging stick. But until then, no walkie and talkie. Just sucky, sucky.
That wouldn't surprise me. He's like, so now I have to have my ring light. I have to bang on the wall to keep the video going. So now I don't have a ring light to do videos. So now I can't do videos. Hey, Michael, couldn't you bang a book or anything against the wall? Yeah, but I'm doing it with my ring light. So now I don't have a ring light. So my problems just keep compounding. I wish I could do a show, guys. I really wish I could.
It's pumping. There's also a lot of homeless people around. That scares me. I'm afraid to get robbed or anything. If you have a nice phone.
He said, I'm afraid to get robbed if you have a nice phone or anything. It's like your phone doesn't work. Your phone doesn't work. What nice phone?
You know, I'm afraid of all that. Accidentally showing a location or something where people will try to dox me and find my place of residence. And I just fear a lot of things, guys. So a lot of you guys keep complaining, oh, all you do is talk about doing it. You never do it. You always have an excuse whether.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, for 4 months, you've been talking about these walkie-talkies. You've never done one.
Be your phone, you're this, you're that, you know. I'm being fucking honest, guys.
I wish I could go outside. I'm scared. What are you not getting?
I make resolutions, I make promises, and then it works out or it doesn't. Or I do it halfway or I don't, or I do it 10%.
I either do it halfway or not at all. 10% or nothing.
Get it. I am a failure. But I keep trying.
Like, this is all I want Chad to do. I mean, Donkey Lips has way more self-awareness than Chad. Donkey Lips also has more furniture and belongings than Chad, you know. Have we ever seen a towel at Chad's house? I'm not even kidding. Does Chad own a towel? I know this sounds crazy. Like, Patrick, what are you talking about? Does Chad own a towel? That's what I'm talking about. Make Chad show a towel. If I had a car, I'd show it off all the time. If I ever had sex, I wouldn't be able to shut up about it. But he can't show his Roadcaster. Does Chad own a towel? This is the new question. Could Chad produce a towel? I submit that he couldn't.
Okay, guys. And I know you get frustrated. And the only reason I'm speaking on this is because I had a member mention that, I'm tired. I've been promising this video or that video, and you're not doing it. I'm not going to pay for the membership. You don't deserve it.
Who said that?
I'm sorry you feel that way, brother.
These are the voices in his head. It's not sorry you feel that way. You've been telling everyone to sign up that this was coming. It's been months and months. And every week you tell people to sign up so they don't miss your podcast. They don't miss your walkie-talkies. You promised every Monday a new walkie-talkie. Every video, every Monday, you promised. And then you have the audacity to yell at your fans like, and people are canceling their memberships because they say I don't do my stuff. Sorry you feel that way. It's like, no, they don't feel that way. That is what is. You promised everybody all these shows and you don't do it. It's like Chad a month and a half ago, Sit Down Zoomox being revamped. I'm growing it from a little boy to a grown man. He wrote all this. It's now going to be on Saturday nights. He's never done another Saturday night stream. Ever. It's like all these guys, they can't stop announcing things and then never doing them. All of them. Failures. They want credit for the announcement. They don't want to do the work. They want to announce it. But we never have Onion Con. I just talk about it all the time. Keep getting pats on the back. Wow, you built a whole Onion Con? Wow. Yep, I did. Oh, you're not going to support me? You're not going to come? Sorry you feel that way. I built Onion Con. Where can we get tickets? Shut up.
I'm sorry I could not please. Can't even please my own life. I'm sorry. But I hope you see my heart. I hope you see that I'm doing the best to my abilities, which I don't have any or many of. But I appreciate it.
And then anybody who asks to help him, like I could have fixed all these problems for him in 1 week. He has no real interest. If I got him a new computer and a new phone, he'd have to do work. He'd rather come online every week and tell you his phone's broke. He can't. Sorry, guys, everything's still broken. Can't. Sorry, guys, everything's still broken. Can't. Sorry, guys, everything's still broken. Can't. Sorry, guys, couldn't do it today. It's been broken.
Appreciate you. Thank you for everything. All right, that being said, this year, my only resolution to make resolutions in 2025. You get it? I thought that was funny. No, I have too many to name. I didn't actually make a list, but I need to figure out routines and I need to get up and go to work. That doesn't mean in real life, it just means in my life. Even me waking up at a decent hour and going to work on the computer, fixing a merchandise store, writing emails, calling managers or agents or people, communicating, that is a job to me. And I need to do that more. That's one of my big resolutions. And I hope I can get that into fruition because I have so many barriers that I'm not able to overcome all the time. But I got to keep trying. I just don't do good with routines. And another big resolution is tired of being afraid. I can't stop myself from being afraid. But you know what? I can start saying what's on my mind and my jokes a little bit more without worrying if I offended somebody.
Whoa!
Or if I'm going to get canceled or whatever the situation is, or somebody's going to think less of me.
All these losers are always worried about getting canceled. Everybody's worried about getting canceled. Thanks for gifting a membership, Pultman. Mark Abatista, maybe give him Ray's tech experts. Back page, black market, I don't know. By the way, Super Tips won't let me send through it. I have before come in late. You're going to have to give me more than that. What do you mean they won't let you send? They've been coming in all day. You're hitting the checkout button and it says, sorry, won't let you send. You're going to have to give me more. But that's not an error that exists in our system. Sorry, won't let you send. We're sorry. No sending right now. Does anybody else confirm that? Are we having super tip issues? I doubt it.
Gotta stop worrying about them and hope that they see my heart.
I won't be trolled again.
Post my idiotic jokes for reason. But on YouTube, you can't do some of that stuff, the controversial jokes, because then you get flagged of dollars, which I do on YouTube.
So he's like, when I get flagged, I can't make a couple dollars. When we get flagged, I can't make a couple dollars. I need to make a couple dollars. And if I get my video flagged.
You know, I don't make that much, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. How much does he make on YouTube? I think I have like 40, 50 members at the most right now, which I thank you for it. And
I'm one.
This past month, it just ended yesterday, and I looked at it, and I made $104 on this channel with memberships. So that ain't good. And then I made, luckily,
$104. You know, I don't even know. Hey, again, Bauer, a new computer and a new phone. Talk to me. Just talk to me. No. I don't even think he's scared. His excuse is like, no, those guys are mean to me. They're picking on me. I'm not. I mean, I really will make you better off. Talk to me. I think he's so lazy, he doesn't want to do a walkie-talkie. And if you get him working equipment, he doesn't have an excuse anymore. I think he loves having the excuse. I really do. I think he'd rather have the excuse than ever try. Because if you try, then you're left with what you get. It's like Josh Denny. Josh Denny's tried 9 podcasts. No one's interested, Josh. No one. You have no fans. You built up no following. You have nothing of your own. Same with Cory Adam. Pounding his chest. I'm leaving Steel Toe. I'm starting my own thing. I've been held back. It's time I get out there and show everybody what Cory Adam can do. I've got a lot of ideas. Cut to 6 months later, every bit of heat and excitement you had, gone. 6 fucking fans watching. Half of them, ironically, gone. Can't monetize shit. Can't get anyone to watch anything you do. All your big ideas, all the shows, you were being held back. Can't get anyone to watch anything you do. And now what's the story? So, who cares? The internet, you sound like Aaron. There's no growth opportunity in the internet. There's nowhere to find new people to watch on the internet. I do stand-up. I'm a stand-up. I'm a radio man. I'm a stand-up. I'm a radio man. Internet? These guys don't know how to do a show. Aaron and Cory, same narrative. This is stupid. No, you were being held back. You were going to show everybody all your idea. No, that's stupid. I don't even want to. So I don't get anybody watching me online. Who cares? It's not real. I want to sell tickets. Okay.
It was a good month for my Raiders channel with donations and live streams and super chats. I made 225 for.
It was a good month. 225. 225 is a bad show for me. It's a good month for him.
Ooh. Do you have any recommendations on a toilet aid, Fatty Patty? You're as wide as a truck, and you don't even have nice boobies like me in April. Suck on these like the Newports did on our anniversary cuckold cream pea train in that dirty rot pocket fish lunch.
I hope there are Newports in AC to run trains in my back pussy while Ray watches. He has at least one bed in his room.
Yikes. She wants Newports to run a train. See, super tips are working. LL Cool E. Has anyone seen Beau is Afraid? Imagine Bowers Street like Beau's. Anyways, so how about them Cowboys? I have not seen that.
Or December on that channel. So all together.
Cream pea. Yeah. It's like a cream pie, but with more piss than cum.
$5.
Oh, God. You ever cream pea a girl? Ugh.
To my bank account this January when I get paid in like 3 weeks from YouTube. But I have to live off $1,600 a month. And with all my other income streams, if I'm only making $300-400 on all the YouTube channels, which I don't all the time.
Hold on, what does he get $1,600 a month from? Disability?
It's more like $200, $250 normally. But then and I don't know why I'm telling you guys, but like to just be honest and truthful and not care if I.
You say he pays $1,200 in rent for this apartment? He gets $1,600 a month from disability, and he pays $1,200 a month for this Bauer box. $1,200 a month. And by the way, this is in the Valley. It's not even like a good part of LA. It's probably like Encino or some shit. $1,200 a month. I don't think he's in Burbank. It's definitely not West Hollywood. This is the Valley. $1,200 a fucking month. Drive-by. Super tip seems to be working just fine. Take that. Drive-by says super tip works just fine. Mark Abatista. So where are you at now, bitch? I don't know why I was mean. Sorry about that.
Offend anybody by speaking the truth or my truth with residuals.
I am Hawk. Patrick, you said that super tips were working. Then you pulled up a super chat. Yeah, I played a super tip, said those are working fine. Then I put up a super chat. Yep. Beat it, Hawk. You're over your ski. What does Gino say? You're over your skis. Get your skis. You're over them. Look at your skis. They're over those. Your skis are back there, bro. Your skis are. Nah. Where are your skis? Where are your skis? I'm cracking. We're not going to be able to train today.
From acting and all that, there's no guaranteed income, but
over your skis. Don't do that again, Melton. Don't do that again. Way to yell at nobody. As if I'm watching Gino's show. And listen here, Melton. Right. Go on, Gino. I'm taking notes. 60 people watching. I'm one of them. Right. Hold up your hot sauce, Gino.
But it's anywhere between $400 and $700 a month. And it gets less each and every year. So, if you figure, let's put it at $400 or $500 at worst. Then I make $200, $250 on YouTube. That's $750. I need to make $1,500 every month, guys, just to live a minimalistic life without credit cards, without a car, just to pay the bills and the little bit of stuff I have to pay.
He doesn't have a car. I forgot about that. Like, how do you... What is his plan? You know, what is his plan?
So I need to find, you know, more income streams. I've been getting lucky. That's why I had to sell extra money. But
that's why I had to sell some stuff to make extra money. $60 for a VHS. I needed it.
Being said, that's one of my resolutions, guys. And I hope you understand that I need to be more truthful and not be afraid of what I'm going to say or who I'm going to offend. Because I talked about my brother on a couple videos ago, and then I got feedback from two people, and they were like, "Oh, you're disrespecting your brother. You put his business out there." And man, he's put my business out there a million times in his life and hurt me. But
well, that makes it right.
That's not my intentions. My intentions are to tell my stories, family, and whatever's going on that causes.
Yeah, but beloved Chatter's got a good point. Being over your skis is good, right? You don't want to be under your skis. You want to be next to your skis. You want to be beside, behind. You know, pick an adverb. I don't know. You definitely don't want to be adjacent to your skis. You know, you want to be over your ski. You do. That is the premium position for skis, over them. That is how you stand on them. You're over them. You go. So that's a good point.
That's it. That's my intentions. But I do worry and stuff like that. And I don't like seeing comments like that often. I got to be better. I got to be better at not worrying about other people. If I lose.
Yeah, sorry, preposition. I don't know why I said adverb. I'm out of it today.
The member.
Yeah, sorry, preposition.
Because they're mad at me, you know, then.
Over, under, beside, around, through. Right, prepositions, guys. Come on. You don't know your English. Melton's stupid.
If they get mad at me and then, you know, they're not getting what they want, well, then I'm not going to get their.
Yeah, the adverb song was in my head.
$1.20.
Lolly, lolly, lolly. Get your prepositions here.
You know, that being said, or that hit that like button. Again, I try to please everybody, but I can't do it.
Whoa, hold on. I just saw something. I'm either high or crazy. Hold on.
Hit that like button.
What is this witchcraft? It's not going to do it if I try it again. Okay, watch this. Watch the like button when he says this. Has anybody seen this? Watch this. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not touching it at all. Just to put me on screen so you can see. Watch when he says hit the like button. Watch what happens to the like button on YouTube, on the page. This is why I've never seen this in my life. Watch.
You know, that being said, or that hit that like button. Again, I try to please everybody, but I can't.
Did you see that? He said hit the like button, and the like button it lit up like a rainbow. And is YouTube listening to the videos? And if you mention hitting the like button, it highlights the like button. Like if I go hit the like button, hey everybody, hit the like button. Does it? It's done this for months. I've never seen this in my life. What the fuck? How does it work? Is it text? Watch when he says it. Okay, so what you want to look at right here, where you actually hit the like button. Watch it. Is it doing it on my video when I say it? If I say hit the like button, does mine do it? Watch his like button.
Hit that like button. Again.
It doesn't do it on phones. You have to turn it on. We saw it. Yeah, but is it listening? It's the transcripts on YouTube, likely. Oh. Yeah, the transcripts. Okay. So it doesn't do it live. I just saw it and I thought it was high. I was like, what the fuck?
That being said, or that hit that like button. Again.
Yeah, that's why I've never seen that. Sorry, it threw me off. And every once in a while, I think I'm like so high that I'm seeing shit.
I try to please everybody, but I can't.
It does it for subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Flimsy is right, not live. So yeah, so it's doing the transcribed or just pre-recorded videos. So it won't do it later on live? Like on my live videos, it won't even do it later on, add that in? Anyway, that's cool. That's cool. I never seen anything like that. It tripped me out.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Everybody's like, it's done it for months. Yeah, I'm fat.
I'm struggling.
What does that have to do with it? Shut up!
Struggling as a human being. I have a lot of flaws, a lot of barriers, a lot of issues, but I got a big heart. And I want more.
And a micro peen. Give me a PDF. If you throw me a PDF.
For myself, I'm not happy with. And my life feels like it's always in a dark tunnel, or I'm always in a dark place. Depression, whatever it may be. And then I got people in my ear that are working with me to help me get rid of that public image that I've been presenting. Telling me not to make.
It's working great. It's working great. You're like a new man. We don't think of you as some loser who makes chili dogs in his toilet anymore. Now you're a guy who's afraid to open a door.
Make videos where I talk about this stuff, and it's a lot. It's a lot for me. I get stressed out. It's a lot for me, and I don't know no other way. But there is one way that we just had to talk about where I can do this less. I can stop complaining or making posts talking about problems or whatever.
Literally every video is an excuse or a problem. Every video.
Don't ever stop it. There always might be that every month where I'm just in a weird mood and I just needed to vent.
Yeah, Jason Gilbert, you're retarded. Stop saying, do it. Help him. Do it. Oh, okay. All right, I did.
Unfortunately, I do it publicly, and that's one of the problems that people have. Even
13 minutes now, he's just been going, do it. Why won't you help him? Do it. No, talk to him. Reach out. No, get somebody to do it. Oh, man, I never thought of that, man. Thank God Jason, what is it, Jason Gilbert? Yeah, we're going to get you a plaque. That's never crossed my mind. Get somebody else to go between us. Oh, I never really thought about it like that.
Celebrities or actors or people that are in the front. We need the public for some reason. Why? Not only to pay our bills or to support us, we need that feedback. We need that love, that response. But we feel the need to tell.
Don't be sorry, man. Don't be sorry. It's a great idea. I sit here every day going like, man, I've tried to buy him a laptop and a computer. And you're going like, yeah, do that. Oh, man, fuck. Man, yeah, I never. Wow, thanks, man. I guess I needed somebody to really just give me the push I need. I never really had that initiative. Nobody's ever believed in me. I throw a lot of ideas out all the time, and I'm always saying like, I should do this and I should do that, but nobody ever goes like, yeah, do it, help him, try. Fuck. You're right. That is the way to do something, man. Oh, wait! It was a great year. Oh, wait. Nobody's mad. I have to fake the anger just to get through the day.
There are issues too.
You really should, though. No. I know. Nobody's mad, Jason. We're just doing bits. We're just trying to get through the day, baby. Hit the like button.
For some sort of either sympathy, understanding, or fame, or whatever the fuck it is. That is born in a lot of performers, or bred in them while they're, maybe they become a little bit popular as a child actor or whatever. It's just a very interesting dynamic.
It's like it's the equivalent of like a kid that won a dirt bike race when they were 8 years old. Or a soapbox derby. And they were 8 years old. Them and their dad built a soapbox derby car. They won first place. And then cut to 50 years later, and the guy's like, I'm a race car driver. I won that race early on in my life, and ever since then I've been trying to become a race driver, but nobody will hire me, and I'm not good, and I'm afraid to leave the house. I've never won another race. I cut a couple of ribbons at races once because people remembered me from that early race, but I can't seem to shake this feeling that I'm a race car driver. And I don't know why Formula One's not calling. NASCAR won't pick up the horn. I'm a race car driver. I don't know why. I got to get a new agent. I have no license. I haven't done it in 40 years. It's like you were on TV when you were a prepubescent boy. And here we are at 50 and you're going like, I got to get some new roles. It's like, no shit. No shit. I mean, you got to get some new anything. Anything. I don't know how you haven't gotten a job at Taco Bell. Like, what is this thing you're doing where you're holding out for Hollywood? Pulper, thanks. Pulper's gifted several memberships today. Doesn't go unnoticed here in my tablet of truth.
But I got to stop trying to be so accessible. And I don't mean no disrespect, but
I got to stop trying to be so accessible, he just said. What?
But I'm an accessible actor. Meaning, for the most part, I communicate or I at least say hi, where you actually know I saw your or I responded to it. Whether we become friends officially or we talk to each other every day or, I give you my phone numbers and we hang out, that might not happen. Beautiful girls. Hey.
We might have a contest with the ladies. We might have to just send a bunch of NLO women over there to start flirting with him and see who can get the furthest. Who can get a picture of that peen? You know what I mean? Can we get a picture of that peen? Is there a woman amongst us that has the skills to worm into Donkey Lips' world and get a picture of that peen? Flimsy Greenberg said he's acceptable. He's accessible. He's accessible. Ga says, I'm down. Oh, no. I think he's in your backyard. Doesn't Ga live in Temecula? Oh, it's funny if you know LA. Come on. Maybe he likes older gals. Yeah, send him some of that cougar cheese. By the way, not a good name. Not a good name. I don't usually hook up with older women, but I took one home the other night and I started spreading her vagina. And believe it or not, it was stuffed to the brim, to the gills with cougar cheese. Ugh. And a vagina is not even supposed to have gills, but this was somehow fish and cheese. Cougar Gold. Pulled it apart. It was still sticking to both slices of bread. Cougar Gold. Jeez. Cougar. Cougar Gold. Get me a picture of that paint. See you tomorrow.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
All the laughter that you deploy if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick melting faces have you stacking an low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. It'll make the taco pony party be a party of soul. To make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the youngins that nobody like.